Welcome to another Genshin Impact video. Today I'm gonna play the new Archon Quest in version 5.8, and this one is actually gonna revolve around Ineffa, the newest character, and I'm excited because Ineffa is so interesting. Like, I really liked all the trailers and stuff about her, and she's now come to Natlan to... I don't know what she's gonna do here. But apparently this quest is supposed to be like somewhat of a prologue for Nod-Krai, which makes me even more excited. I really wasn't expecting that we would even get an Archon Quest this update. I thought the Nod-Krai stuff would start in 6.0, but apparently it starts now, but in Natlan. But what exactly is gonna happen and what does it have to do with Ineffa? No idea. So let's find out. Okay, we have Aoife and Chaska here. Is that Chaska's sister? And yeah, she seems to be wounded, that's why Aoife is here. The usual suspects. Who do you mean? Can't be the guys from your Trouble Chronicle, because we defeated them. Yes, it is me, Tumaini, the hero of Natlan. Okay, seems like that Kukusou is gonna be fine. Attacked by secret source automatons. Okay, yeah. So this is where the plot starts, the Ineffa plot, because she, of course, used to be a secret source automaton. At least she has the core of one. So maybe they're going crazy because Ineffa is in Natlan now? Gakuku is still so funny. Yes, something is up with those ancient Natlan machines. Do you want us to investigate? I mean, we can help. Just because we already did so much for Natlan doesn't mean we can't do more. Also, that's kinda just what Lumine does. She helps people. Nod-Krai mentioned. Could hit the beach. Yeah, and that's where we're gonna find Ineffa. Because from what I remember from the trailer, she was on a beach where she like broke down in her search of the traveler in Paimon. Okay, Aoife is also gonna come with us. Gakuku doesn't want to, it seems like. A short while earlier, okay. We're getting a flashback. Oh yeah, I think we are now seeing things from Ineffa's perspective. And there's her little robot companion. Oh, it's shutting down. Yeah, she's looking for us. And this thing, I know gave that to her in Ineffa's teaser. Or was it the trailer? Yeah, then return home. That's all she wants, just find us and then return home. And yeah, we immediately have to fight here. Well, let's do this. These things are tanky. but not tanky enough for my Skirk.
イファ、そっちはどうだ？彼女の容体は。
なんとも言えないな。あんたらもちょっと見て。
Yeah, he's realizing that she is quite mechanical. You call it a human? Yes, Paimon, she is a machine.
機械仕掛けの人形？新型の非現機兵か？
家に帰る。喋ったぞ。パイモンさん、旅人さん。
Yep, Paimon, we all heard it. Loud and clear.
見てくれ。彼女の近くにあったんだ。この絵、あんたらに似てないか？
Picture on top. Oh yeah, there. Well, without context, that could be anything or anyone, but yeah, knowing that she just said our names, then it makes sense that that's supposed to be us.
ダイヤル式のロックがついてる。回してパスワードを入れると開く仕組みなんだよな。
面倒だな。壊した方が早いんじゃないか？
So I guess part of the quest is gonna be figuring out how to unlock this thing.
かかりぎの旅で似たようなもんを見たが、こういうのは重要な手紙を送るときに使われる。パスワードを間違えたり、無理やり開けたりすると、
Yeah, can't just force it open. So, it's a message from me, but if I don't know the code, then how am I supposed to receive the message? Well, let's try to wake her up.
機械の人形に暗号術か。あいつの専門分野だな。どこに行けばいいかもうわかるな。
Yep, only one person in Natlan who could do that. So, let's go to Xilonen. Yep. Oh, who's that? Fatui? Looked like a Fatus. So, yeah, let's go to Xilonen. And be careful, because the Fatui are onto us. They have some kind of interest in Ineffa, apparently. I mean, yeah, judging by the trailers, the Fatui are kind of tyrannical in Nod-Krai. So maybe Ineffa is part of some kind of rebellion? Yeah, she's not napping for once. No, we actually have something serious that we need your help for. We are not here to waste your time like Marika. Oh yeah, what happened to a workshop? Again, the secret source automatons. Okay, so even Marika is trying to solve that problem. Oh, you won't believe that, Xilonen. We got a robot for you. And we want you to repair it.
火翼の集いの海辺で拾ったんだ。それとこの暗号術も。中身はおそらく旅人宛ての手紙だ。暗号術？あんたなら銃でバンって開けると思う。
Jessica did actually try and blast it open, but Aoife stopped her. Or, you know, she didn't really try, but she considered it. Oh, it's Fontanian. Interesting. But the case is from Liu. Yeah, Aino likes to use parts from all kinds of regions, huh? So, can you open it? Maybe you should try to wake up Ineffa instead, and maybe she knows the code.
ここまでしてあんたに手紙を書いたってことはすごい大事な内容ってことっしょ。そんなリスクは冒せない。
Yeah, what kind of message could Aino have for us? I'm really interested to find out. but we're probably gonna have to wait until the end of the quest.
ならこの伝達師にパスワードを教えてもらうしかないな。どうだ？そいつは目覚めそうか？
Yeah, just get the same idea as me. Just focus on Ineffa, and then that should also solve the message problem. Because she probably knows the code.
胸元のパーツは非元気兵のコアに似てなくもないけど、他のあなたじゃ見たことないね。
Yeah. Even if the core is from Natlan, everything else is not.
ま、やってみるからちょっと待ってて。
But if someone can figure it out here, then it's Xilonen. Yeah, she promised Aino to come home. There she is.
コアに刺激を
Good morning.
与えてきたらなんか成功したみたい。
Hey there, are you alright?
白い飛行物
I really like her eyes.
金髪の
Like,
旅人
they are definitely my favorite part of her
旅人
design.
さんパイモンさん
They are so beautiful.
おいらたちのことわかるのか？白い飛行物と金髪の旅人に手紙を届ける。
Maybe we're actually gonna find out what the message says
配達
this early already. Maybe we don't actually have to wait until the end of the quest.
賢そうな人形だな。じゃあこの
Unless she says no. No, and doesn't actually know the
パスワー
code.
ド
Oh shit. She doesn't actually know it.
うん
Well, I take it back. It's gonna have to wait until the end of the quest.
パスワードっての
Probably.
は暗号術を開けるための数字のことだ。記憶に
Ah, she's missing part of her memory. That's not good.
記憶喪失か？一筋縄じゃいかなそうだね。二人の他に覚えてることは？
Yeah. What's your name?
名前
I mean, I already know your name, but...
記
Oh,
憶にあり
she
ま
doesn't
せん
even remember her name, huh?
ロボットが記憶喪失だなんてそんなことあるのかよ。
Does she not remember anything except that she has to go back home after she's done with her task here?
家に帰るとか言ってたが、家はどこだ？思い出せるか？
家に帰る。命令を実行。
Oh, she doesn't even remember her home. Doesn't remember Aino? Oh no.
やっと希望が見えてきたと思ったのに。いや、反応を見た感じ、記憶データは破損してないはずだよ。仕組みはわかんないけど、データにアクセスできない
Okay.
だけじゃないか
And
な。
can you remove that isolation mechanism?
私たちにもわかる言葉で説明してくれるか？
つまり、記憶を喪失したんじゃなくて、何らかの原因で思い出せないだけってこと。頑張って思い出そうとすればするほど、頭痛がひどくなる。
Yeah,
そうでしょ？
I know that feeling.
頭痛、関連ワードを検索。思考モジュール、痛み。はい、そうです。
I like the way she talks, you know. I mean, she talks like a machine, you know, a robot, but it's somehow so cute.
ロボットも痛みを感じるのか？
I mean, a robot as sophisticated as Ineffa? Yeah, probably can feel
赤ちゃん
pain.
や古竜は痛覚を通して何が大丈夫で何が大丈夫じゃないかを覚えてくっしょ。
Also very true. Not feeling pain is actually very dangerous. I think there's a condition like that, a very rare one, but some people have that where they actually can't feel pain, and it's actually extremely dangerous because pain is actually good because it warns you when something is wrong. Like imagine if you are like badly wounded and you don't even realize it and you're bleeding out, but you're like, oh, I'm fine, I don't feel anything. Pain, as much as we hate it sometimes, is also very important for survival.
それは高度な自律性を持つ装置も同じで、内部に組み込まれた負のフィードバックシステムに基づいて、自らの行動を調整、改善していくの。待ってくれ。おいらにもわかる言葉で。
She's saying that some machines can feel pain, Paimon.
呪いに似てるかな。例えば、名園の主の大シャーマンが、火翼の集いまで弟子をお使いに行かせたとするでしょ。
Okay, that's an interesting way to explain it, Shilonen.
寄り道をしたら身も心もバラバラになるって呪いを弟子にかけんの。
Horror story version of Sidlali. Sidlali would never take a disciple though. True.
とにかく自立装置にそういう制限を設けるのは珍しくないってこと。装置が設計時の意図に従って動作するようにね。
だがどんな呪いをどんな目的でかけたというんだ？記憶を失えば命令を果たすのがより難しくなるんじゃないか。
If the machine falls into the wrong hands, you know, then the memories can't be accessed by the wrong people.
命令の実行に失敗。申し訳ありません。
It's fine, Ineffa, it's not your fault.
具体的にどんな呪い
I mean, you delivered the message,
なんとも言えないけど。
so I would say your task was actually successful. Well, at least the first task. There's of course still the second task of returning home.
かしこまりました。
Are you alright now? Or are you still
計
in
測
pain?
結果、許容範囲内です。命令は果たさなければなりません。旅人、これまでの旅で似たような人形は見たことない？
Well, yeah, there are the Mecha and Fontaine, but they're nothing like her.
確かに関節とかのパーツはフォンテーヌのものと似てるかも。
Yeah.
フォンテーヌ、美味しいスイーツがあります。
Oh, okay. Do you actually have taste buds? Can you actually eat? Or maybe Aino just told her that there are good pastries in Fontaine. Sounded more like a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction. Yeah.
言いたいことはあるけど、今はこっちだ。お前の家はフォンテーヌにあるのか？違います。
Okay, she knows that Fontaine is not her home. Well, that's progress, I guess. So, next up, Mondstadt. Let's cross that off the list as well.
うちも聞いたことあるよ。モンドではなんて言うんだっけ？モンド。頼もしいメイドが
Yep,
います。
they are. Noelle, very heartbroken indeed.
そうだ、メイド。でも、モンドにこんなロボットいたかな？
You know what I want? I want Ineffa and Noelle to meet, and Ineffa to call Noelle Senpai. That would make my day. I mean, it's obviously not gonna happen in this Archon Quest, but I mean, at some point, you know, in some event or whatever, that could totally happen.
メイド？なら、こんな内部構造になった理由もなんとなくわかるかも。あんた、違います。
Nope, not for Mondstadt either.
ナタのコア、フォンテーヌの関節、モンドの部屋。
Yeah, she's a mix of all the nations. But her actual home is in the north. Nod-Krai.
この暗号術もそう。いろんな国の技術やパーツが使われてる。
そうか。ではお前にとって家とは何だ？自分が作られた場所。
That's actually a good question.
場所。
How does Ineffa define home?
帰るべき場所か？
Probably where Aino is.
家ではありませんか？この方法じゃ記憶を取り戻しそうにないな。
Yeah, I think
他に方法はないか？
we have to try another approach.
意識が覚えてないなら体に聞いてみよっか。さっきの点検でいろいろ面白そうなものが見つかったんだよね。
Please don't accidentally break her,
この
Shigonin.
覚えてる？
Oh yeah, her little robot companion. I almost forgot about that. And it's awake. This is also really cute.
うん。起動方法は覚えてるみたい。いい調子。じゃあ、今のと同じ感じで、次は右手を動かしてみて。
To your right arm. Oh,
これは、ほうきでしょうか？
she has a vacuum in her arm. Yeah, I think we actually saw that in some of the trailers. It's probably one of her idle animations, right? That they played here for this.
本当にメイドロボットだったのか？
Yes, Paimon, that's exactly what she is.
じゃあ、今から、凶暴な
Shion is immediately like, oh, I can use that. A maid? Sounds perfect. Let's get to work.
本気か
Yeah, I think she's very serious, Jessica.
ジオしてる間に何か思い出すかもしれないっしょ
And you know, she also kinda has a point with that here. It might actually help with getting the memories back, but Shion is mainly doing this for her own gain. So that she doesn't have to do this herself.
おい目を覚ましたばっかなのにこき使うなんてひどくないか
Paimon, I actually think Ineffa's gonna be happy to do that. She probably likes the maid work. Yeah.
実行します
Oh, we actually get to play as her. Nice.
本当に片付け出したぞ
Yeah, she actually puts her weapon into her hand. There she uses the vacuum in like the 4th normal attack. 1, 2, it's still the spear. 3 is... Okay, 3rd normal attack, it turns into the vacuum. And then for the 4th one, it's also still the vacuum. Yeah. Okay. I actually already did her trial, but I didn't really look at her normal attacks then. And I gotta say, the trial was actually pretty fun. Like, I really liked the lunar charged reaction. But yeah, let's tidy up everything here. There we go.
床の汚れを除去し
Let's
ます
pick up all the books and stuff. How do I clean this?
絶
The
対
skill, maybe?
展開
Oh, yeah.
防衛モード起動
Okay. That's cool. One more here. And last but not least, vacuum up this dirt here. And then we place the books over here. Done.
小さいものを片付けます
You're welcome, Chilonen. Oh, we still have to sort them. Well,
異
blue
教人
book.
喧嘩旅金髪節に吹く死の風物語性を排し精緻なアクション描写
Martial
に重きを置い
arts
た作品
instruction. Okay.
それはシトラリがここに忘れて
Oh, it's one of the Lali's light novels.
天
What's the
聖
red
ヒルチェー
book?
ル夕暮れの実を食べ続けたら最強になった件について
Oh, it's the
夕暮れの実
Pillager
を熟して
reincarnation
エ
book.
ネルギーを補給
I
する
remember
もの
that one.
栄養学に分類します
Nutritional science. No, Ineffa, that's another light novel.
しょうもない本ばっか読まないよ
Oh, it's one of Nepicher's. Interesting. Nepicher being Xilonen's adopted daughter from her tribal chronicle. What about the green one? Oh, and Introduction to Ancient Machines. Maybe that's exactly the kind of book we need right now. Yeah, I don't think that counts as classical. So we probably shouldn't let her sort the books. Seems like books are a bit beyond Ineffa for now.
これで片付け完了だな。箱の下にオーベンが落ちてるぞ。かしこまりました。手芸品の汚れを除去します。
Okay, what kind of scroll do we have here?
おー、新品みたいになったぞ。
What exactly is that showing?
子供の
Is
子
that Marika and who's that?
シロネンの親戚か？
いや、子供の子の祖先で、ナタ最初の六英傑の一人。
Oh,
祝福の
he
息
was
だ
one。of the previous 6 heroes.
祝福って言えば、確かシロネンも。
そう、息は古名、祝福に記録された最初の英雄。彼女はかつて炎の竜王を討伐しに、
Okay.
旅に出た。
So we're finding out more
そ
about
して人々が活用でき
the
る
founder of the Children of the Echoes, so that could mean that she has some connection maybe to Ineffa, or, you know, at least to the secret source automatons. Because, you know, there has to be some point to us seeing this and finding out about this. Yeah, dismantle many ancient machines, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. That's kind of what Aino did with Ineffa, right?
そのほとんどはもう失われちゃってる。
At least Ineffa's core is from an ancient
も
machine.
っと便利になってたかもね。
そんなすごいものなのに、今はもうないのか？
戦争が終わって間もなく 英雄たちの仲間だったオチカンは暴君と化し、竜族だけでなく竜族を守ってた人間まで迫害したんだ。
Okay, gotta correct myself here real quick because I said the previous 6 heroes, right? Because I was thinking the ones that helped Marika during the first time she was Archon. But no, they're talking about like the original 6, like way before Marika. Yeah, obviously if they're talking about the founder of a tribe and, you know, when Marika was born, the tribes were already there. Yeah, okay, now the timeline lines up in my head. Okay. Usually when they talk about the 6 heroes, if it's not the 6 heroes from the current time, they're talking about the one from Marika's first time as an Archon 500 years ago. But in this case, they're talking about even before that. Okay. Because, of course, Natlan also was way before Marika's time.
かつての友情は彼女の死で幕を閉じた。
Does that mean something to you, Ineffa? Hearing about all that? Do you remember something? Did you actually know Ixkria? If that is how your name is pronounced, I have no idea how to actually pronounce the name. Ixkria, Ixku, not sure. Okay, she burned her own workshop and that's why her research is lost. So, some survived? Is that what you're saying?
一部は彼女の友人によって保存されていた。ウォーベンに書かれたもう一人の人物。私が引き継いだ古名、超越を残した英雄だ。
Okay, and the first bearer of Chaska's ancient name actually managed to preserve some of it.
竜の母に育てられた彼女は弱き者と追放された竜の
And that's the other person on the scroll.
火翼の集いを作った無冠の王女。ビアンカだ。
Bianca. Oh, that's a nice name. Oh, that triggered something on Ineffa? Whoa, what is this? This is not where you belong. Malfunction betrayed us all? Whoa. Is she losing control? Oh yeah. Whoa. Lumine saving Paimon here? Badass. Oh, but poor Ineffa. Yeah, it's coming from her core. Definitely the core remembers something from all the way back then. From the time of Orkan. And now the scroll is actually burned. Oh no. And half of Xilonen's stuff is also burned. Why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Because she probably is a lethal weapon. Oh, look who it is. I'm happy to see him, but can we get Aha out of here, please? Kinich, my friend, what are you doing here? Good match for his target. What did you do, Ineffa, before we found you on that beach? The missing travel companion. Group of merchants. Huh. Knowing what we know about her, I'm not sure if she actually had travel companions. Maybe she did. But there was also that Fatui guy who saw us at the beach. Okay, my prediction here is that these merchants are actually Fatui in disguise, who are trying to get their hands on her for some reason. Or maybe they already got her hands on her before, but then she escaped, but took some damage during the fight, and just barely managed to get away, and then she collapsed on the beach. Maybe that's what happened. Okay, let's see what these merchants have to say. Okay, maybe they are actually merchants, not Fatui. And yeah, they definitely know her.
イネファ
やっと見つけた。無事だったのね。よかった。
どなた様でしょうか？
But yeah, she doesn't remember.
また記憶を失ったのか。
Gone again? So this is not the first time it happened. Do you know how to fix it?
また
リーユエ、フォンテーヌ、スメール。面白い
Yeah,
組
we
み合
have
わせだ
people
ね。
from several different regions here.
じゃあ、あんたたちが彼女の制作者、家族ってわけ？
めっそうもない。彼女は愛のが作ったものなんだ。
Okay, now we're finding out about Aino finally.
今日から君はイネファ。絶対帰ってくるんだよ。
Yeah, that's what we saw in the trailers.
矛盾。
Oh, but Ineffa still can't remember.
イネファお姉ちゃん、どうしたの？
まさか本当に症状が悪化してるの？私たちのせいで。
一体どう
Okay, these seem like good people actually. I'm sorry for thinking you're Fatui.
イネファはなんでこうなったんだよ。
すまん。自己紹介がまだだったね。俺はタクシン、商人だ。こっちにいるのが俺の妻と娘。そしてキャラバンの仲間たち。
Yep, they're from Nod-Krai.
お前たちの服装を見るに同じ地域の出身とは思えないが。
ナドクライはいわば流浪者の地で各国からいろんな人が集まっているんだ。
Yeah, Nod-Krai is gonna be so interesting. Like, it's gonna be multicultural. Gonna have people from all over there. And so many different factions. Like, I really like the way they hype Nod-Krai up by teasing all these factions slowly but surely and then eventually revealing the characters. Like, I'm so damn excited for Nod-Krai.
以前はナドクライのナシャタウンで商人として生計を立ててたんだが、ちょっと事情があってね。
Until all the trouble started.
事情？
What trouble? Fatui trouble?
なあ、
Nah,
北から来たファデュイだよ。
thought so. They came down from the north, from the mainland of Snezhnaya. Nod-Krai is a part of Snezhnaya, right? I mean, I know it's gonna be like its own thing, you know, with its own like Archon Quest chapter, but didn't they originally say that it's like a part of Snezhnaya?
奴らは最近、
But probably a part that the Fatui don't really have a hold on, so they're trying to, you know, gain control now there, maybe? Yeah, they made some big moves recently. Friction with the local religious groups. Yeah, I mean, Sandrone, I think, was saying something about a rebellion in the Nod-Krai trailer.
揉めているどころか、月を引きずり下ろしたって聞いたぞ。
Put the whole moon down? What the heck are you doing, Harbingers?
月、それに月の心臓の剣も、蒼月の子はただじゃ済まさないだろうな。とにかく、俺たちは地に足のついた商売がしたいだけなんだ。だから、対立が悪化する前に故郷に帰ることにした。今は岐路を共にする
Okay, so they're not feeling safe anymore in Nod-Krai, so they decided to go home.
私もですか？
お前はちょっと違うが、俺たちと一緒に船に乗ってきたのは確かだ。でも、船が岸に近づいたとき、急に変な機械に
Also, they got attacked by the Source automatons.
まさか非元気兵か？イネファお姉ちゃんは私たちを守るために一人で船から飛び降りたの。そんなことがあったの
Yeah,
ですか？
you're a hero, Ineffa.
別の場所から上陸した後、急いで助けを呼んだわ。いくらモラがかかってもいいから、イネファを見つけなきゃって思ってね。
ああ、実際報酬はすぐに決まった。だがイネファを保護したのが旅人たちだったとはな。イネファが目を覚ましたのはシロネンのおかげだ。報酬はそっちが受け取ってくれ。
うちは大したことしてないよ。彼女が自分で目覚めただけ。それか、アイノのおかげ
I kind of want Xylonen and Aino to meet as well. You know, Ineffa meeting Noel, Xylonen meeting Aino. That would give us some really cool interactions. I really hope it happens in some event.
イネファのコアはすごく頑丈だった。ナタの非現装置にだってあの強度はなかなかないよ。
あ、アイナを呼んだ
Okay, wait, I have to go back here real quick because I kind of skimmed over this, but her core is remarkably resilient, even among Natlan source mechanisms. So it's a special core. It's not just your standard core from a standard secret source automaton. That is an important tidbit of information.
それは無理だろう。お前たちが言うコアは、おそらくアイノがゴミの山から拾ってきたもので、彼女は残りのパーツを組み立てただけなんだ。
But then how did that core get to Nod-Krai?
実は今回、イネファが俺たちとナタ
I mean, we kind of saw in, I think it was the teaser, a secret source automaton, walk a very long way, so maybe just walked all the way to Nod-Krai, and that's how Aino found it.
詳しく教えていただけますか？
はあ、わかったよ。もう何度も話したし、そもそも全部お前から聞いたことなんだが、お前を作ったのはアイノだ。でもコアの出所や動作原理は不明。ナドクライとのつながりもなさそうだ
Yeah,
って
because it's
話だ。
from Natlan.
最初のうちはたまに度忘れすることはあっても、せいぜい買い物でモラを払い忘れるとか、料理に塩を入れ
So
忘
she
れる
was
程度
always
で
kind of forgetful, but then it got worse and worse.
だがある日、モップがけをしていたお前は力のコントロールを忘れて
Oh yeah,
壁を破壊しかけ
that's not good. Even forgetting her own strength.
でも一番の問題はそこじゃない。イネファはその壁の向こうにアイノ
Oh, she
がいる
almost
こと
killed
まで
Aino?
忘れていたんだ。アイノは特に気にしていなかったらしいが、それ以来イネファは自分を治す方法をずっと探している。そして少し前、ナタの装置に使われているパーツがナドクライに入ってきたんだが、それはお前のコアとそっくりだったんだ。
Wait, that's why she came to Natlan? I thought it was to find Lumine and Paimon.
ちょうど俺たちが故郷に帰る途中、ナタを通ると知ったお前は同行を願い出た。どうだ？何か思い出したか？
いいえ。
She still doesn't remember.
だろうな。
記憶喪失はその頃から深刻だったのか？
いや、旅に出たばかりの頃は、たまに忘れることがあってもすぐ思い出していたから、ほとんど生活に支障はなかった。だからアイノも安心してイネファを送り出したのだろう。だが、俺たちの乗った
The
船が
closer they got to Natlan, the worse
症
her
状は
symptoms
急激
got.
に悪化していった。
That is definitely not a coincidence.
あの変な機械と戦った時にはもうだいぶ悪かったのかも。そしてあの戦闘がきっかけでこんな風に。
So we need to find out what her connection to Nathan actually is and to the ancient heroes.
イネファお姉ちゃん。
ナタにはまだついたばかりだけど、皆さんがナタの有名人だってことは聞いたわ。その彼女を治す方法はないかしら？
But I don't know if we can, cure her, but we can definitely, do some investigating, find out more about why she even does have memory loss and what exactly her connection to Natlan is.
ナタにも手がかりはないのでしょうか？
結論を出すのはまだ早いよ。あんたらが来るちょっと前に非元気兵の研究を始めたところなんだ。
仲間を本来の姿で引き合わせるまでが俺の仕事だからな。
ああ、もう少しナタに滞在していかないか？
Yeah, we're gonna take care of that problem. You just wait and we're gonna find out what's really going on and how to properly fix Ineffa.
だが、どこに泊まればいいか。
なら火翼の集いはどうだ？あそこなら遠方から来た客人を歓迎してくれる。
火翼の集い。
Oh, do you remember the Flower Feather clan?
その間に私たちもイネファの情報を集めよう。トゥマイに宛ての手紙が関わってるからな。見て見ぬふりはできない。
忘れるところだったぜ。手紙のパスワードを知らないか？
I don't think they know the code, Paimon.
あの暗号術のことか？申し訳ないが、イネファから何も聞いていないんだ。
記憶喪失のロボットにパスワードを覚えさせるなんて。 手紙を送った人は一体何考えてたんだ？
It's probably something important enough that it would be really bad if someone else found out.
多分出発した時はここまで症状がひどくなるなんて思っ
And
て
yeah,
なか
I
ったん
know,
じゃないかしら。
had no way of knowing that it would get this bad. It's also true.
でも、イネファお姉ちゃんが言ってたよ。パスワードを忘れないように、プラン
Backup
B
plan.
を用意したって。プラン B？ 何かわかるか？
Ineffa probably doesn't remember the backup plan.
プラン B。
Yeah,
記憶にありません。
not surprised.
とにかく記憶が戻れば万事解決だろ。
簡単に言ってくれるけど、手がかりを見つけられる保証なんてないよ。
Shilonen definitely has her work cut out for her.
そう言いながら毎回見つけてくれるじゃないか。
それじゃあ、俺は力になってくれる仲間を集めてくる。と前に、パイモン、またな。
Okay, bye, Kinich.
それからアハも。そういえば。
Yeah, I was just thinking that actually. I was like, wait, he didn't really talk much. That's very unlike Aha. What is that about? Maybe he does know something? Maybe he realized what that core was in Ineffa? Because, you know, as much as he's a joke character and just here for comedic relief, he also is actually an ancient being from Natlan, you know, like, he was very important at one point. He probably realized something.
確かにおかしいな。
そうか？俺は変なことなんて何も。
It's what you didn't say that's strange. You were way too quiet.
それがおかしいんだ。
Yeah,
報酬を
exactly.
譲ると言った時も、依頼はまだ終わっていないと言った時も。
俺は。
Yeah, that just sounds like an excuse, and it's not even a good one. Come on, out with it. What did you realize about Ineffa?
俺の記憶違いか？あいつ。
Is that really who I think it is? Yeah, he knows her, or, you know, knows the automaton that the core was originally from.
知ったことか。俺には関係のねえ話だ。
Okay, a few days later. And that's the first part of the quest done. Nice. Let's head over to the Flower Feather clan.
このプレゼント、イネファお姉ちゃんは気に入ってく
The
れる
children got a gift for Ineffa.
ほら、はいだって。本当かな？イキ様とリアンカ様のどっちが強いかって聞いた時も。
Yeah, I don't think this little robot can really communicate.
カクークとアハオが戦ったらどっちが勝つか聞いた時この反応だった。
Kakuku and Taha. I mean, it would be Aha, right, winning that fight.
適当に答えてるだけじゃないか。
Yeah, it's just making random beeps, exactly.
この達人だよね。こいつに何を聞いてたんだ、イネファは。
イネファ姉ちゃんはここら辺の悪い機械を何日も掃除してるんだ。帰ってきて休んでるところは
Okay.
あんまり見
She's
たこと
out
ないな。
fighting the machines.
あいつ一人でか？
Yeah. Is that a good idea?
襲われたばっかりだってのに。
記憶を失ってから思考モジュールの回転がより速くなりましたとか、清掃効率が大幅に上昇しましたとか言ってたけど。
So basically, she's saying that her performance is boosted in Natlan.
記憶をなくしたおかげで戦闘能力が。
No, I don't think losing her memories made her a better fighter. It's being in Natlan that made her a better fighter.
イネファ姉さんはすごいぞ。スクラップにした機械を片手で山ほど持って帰ってきたんだ。イネファ姉ちゃんのおかげで安心して外に出られるって大人たちが言ってた。でも前に送った花
So it's only been a few days and Ineffa has already made a name for herself in the Flower Feather clan.
人間と好みが違うのかな。
だからパーツで花を作ったのか？
A flower out of mechanical parts. It's actually like kind of a nice idea.
イネファお姉ちゃんが 気に入ってくれるかはわかんないけど、今度こそきっとうまくいくよ、アディエッタ。でも今回も失敗だったら
Last chance?
もう、ナドくらいから来たおじさんおばさんたちはもう帰ったの。私たちも
Oh,
今日
okay, so the others already left.
イーネファが治るまで待たないのか？いつ帰るか故郷の人たちにはもう連絡してあるし、これ以上家族の集いにお世話になるわけにもいかないって。ここ数日イネファお姉ちゃんの具合が前より悪くなってないみたいだったから、お父さんは出発
Yeah,
の
honestly
準備を始め
understandable.
た
They
の。
still have their own journey to get back to.
お父さんがリーユへに帰りたがってることは私もお母さんもずっと前から気づいてたんだ。そうだったのか。そういえばお前
Yeah, where's your mom from? Is she from Nod-Krai?
どっちもリーユへっぽくないよな。お母さんはナドくらいの人で、
Yeah, okay, so they
お
met
父さんと
there
知り合ったのも
after he
私
moved.
が生まれたのも
And now she's coming
だ
back with him to his homeland.
お父さんは私たちとずっと一緒に暮らしてて、10年以上もリーユへに帰ってないんだ。
心配ないって。イネファ姉さんのことは手紙に書いて送るから。ああ、イネファ姉ちゃんの病気が治ったら一緒にリーユへまで連れて行ってもらうから、そこでまた会おうぜ。
だから安心してプレゼントを渡して。もし気に入ってもらえなくてもまた次があるよ。そういえばイネファお姉ちゃんはいつ帰ってくるんだろう。
さあ、最近あんまり帰ってこなくなった気が
It
する
takes
よ
longer
な。
and longer every time. That does sound a bit worrying.
でも
Maybe we should check
外
on
に
her.
も悪い機械たちがいるし、花を渡しに行くって言っても
どうしよう。もうあまり時間が
I
ないのに。
mean, we could deliver it. Yeah, it's exactly what we're gonna do, I guess.
本当ありがとう、トマイに。
Okay, Ineffa seems to be on her way to Natlan. What are you doing all the way over here? I mean, she definitely has some connection to this ancient city. A lot of stuff happened here in the lore of Natlan. And Ineffa is absolutely connected to that. Let's see. There she is. Seems like she just destroyed some Suez automatons.
脅威の排除を確認。次のターゲットは、あ、イネファ。旅人さん、パイモンさん。
Annihilation mode. That sounds kinda hardcore.
モードの切り替え？マジックができるフォンテーヌの友達と気が合い
Yeah,
そうだな。
Lynette.
おはようございます。お会いできて嬉しいです。朝食はお済みですか？
Oh, okay, I see you are now in small talk mode. Well, good morning then. Lovely weather.
お前はもっと自然に
That's
喋れ
right.
るだろう。今のは最近学んだ汎用型の挨拶です。続けて3つ並べることで挨拶の効果が
Thrice the
3倍に
greet man.
されます。挨拶の効果ってなんだい？
Yeah. I don't think that word exists,
だ
Ineffa.
いぶ元気になったみたいで安心したぞ。はい。思考および言語モジュールは修復中ですが、会話は問題なくでき
Yeah,
る
you're
ようになり
definitely
ま
more
した。
fluid when it comes to talking and communicating. So that's nice, I guess.
記憶は戻っておらず、思考を繰り返している最中で
But
す。
she still doesn't have all her memories, okay?
はい。それでは話題を変えて、それは何でしょう？新型の非現装置ですか？
Well, it's a flower that Edieta made for you.
花？植物の繁殖期間のはずですが、それに生命の痕跡は確認できま
Well,
せ
it's
ん。
not really a flower, but, you know, it's supposed to look like one.
いや、機械部品で作った花だと思うぞ。理解しました。花形のパーツですね。どの
Its function is to make you happy
モチーフに使用するのでしょう？
because it's a gift.
私にも搭載できますか？それは使うんじゃなくて眺めるものなんだ。 その綺麗な記念品みたいに。綺麗な記念品？使うためでないというのは
For the purpose of
何のため
making
に
you
作られ
happy.
たのでしょう。暗号筒は手紙を送るために、機械は使命を果たすために作られます。では、この
Not everything needs to have a practical purpose. Some things are just there to look pretty.
感謝。そうそう。誰かに助けてもらったり、何かもらったりしたときは、相手にありがとうって気持ちを伝えるもんなんだ。
Yeah, that's also true, of course. Gifts can be a sign of gratitude.
よくわかってるじゃんか。ですが、それは対等な取引なのでは？キーニチさんがそうおっしゃっていました。それはまた話が別だ。
Yeah, it's probably not easy for you to grasp the meaning of something like this yet, but you will at some point. Probably.
はい。感謝します。これは記念にもなるんだぞ。例えば、オイラたちと出会った記念とかな。記念？大切なこと。記念。
Oh, that triggered something?
お花と羽飾りもつけて、
Wait, isn't that
やっぱり遠出
Shilonen's
の時は
ancestor?
思いっきりおしゃれしないとね。お花の一本ぐらいでそんなに重くならないわ。あなたはこれから長い長い旅に出る。このそう記念。人はね、大切なことを忘れないよう。
So she's basically saying almost the same thing that Lumine and Paimon just told Ineffa.
あなたがすべて忘れてしまっても花は必ずまた咲く。1000回2000回と咲いたとき、旅に出た目的をきっと思い出せるわ。
And Shilon said that she was basically an expert on secret source automatons, right? So maybe she actually built a very special one that then eventually ended up wandering all the way to Nod-Krai, where Aino found it. But she still has memories from all the way back then.
大丈夫。自分の道は自分の足で歩かないと。だからあなたもあなたの旅をして。それに彼と戦うつもりはないわ。私たちは数えきれないほどお
War
互いの
against
命を
him. I think she's talking about
もし本当
Archon.
に相手の命を奪うつもりなら、一言告げるだけで十分よ。彼は本当に哀れな存在。人としての生き方も、
Yeah,
竜としての
there's the
生
city.
き方もわからない。そして無意味にも太陽を追い
But
かけ続け、
it still looks
そのままで
ruined here in this
生きる
flashback.
命を
Shouldn't it
得
be
なく
like, you know, not ruined back then? Well, it seems like Horus couldn't be bothered to actually change the appearance of that city. Or maybe this was actually already after the fall of Natlan.
あなたは、いえ、彼女はかつて人類の敵だった。私やイキと違って、オチカにあなたと彼女の区別はつかない。
Oh, wait, no, okay. She is not Xilonen's ancestor, not the one who founded the Children of the Echoes. She's the Flower Feather Clan girl. Because Ixcree, whatever, I still can't pronounce that name. She is the Children of the Echoes hero. So this is... Oh shit, what was her name again? I forgot. It started with L.
もしあなたが残って私のお手伝いなんてしてたら、彼の憎しみを増長させるだけ。
And yeah, judging from what she's saying here, it seems like Archon really doesn't like Ineffa for some reason. Or, you know, whatever Ineffa was back then. Or who she was back then.
まったく、遠出するのはあなたでしょ。私の心配なんて
Huge
してどうす
journey
る
ahead of you. A journey to Nod-Krai, I guess.
安心して。火翼の末裔には脅威に屈服する奴隷なんていないわ。族長を失った時、たとえ歩き始めたばかりの子供であっても、その後を継ぐこと
And
は
yeah,
で
there we
き
have
る
the
はずよ。
Flower Feather clan. So did she found this clan so close to Natlan to keep an eye on Archon?
さあ
Maybe?
いずれ忘れることについて悩む必要はないわ。 これからあなたが歩む千年の旅路はここにはない。だから海を渡り見つけるのよ。
New place to belong. Well, she did find that. But then she came back. Who exactly is this? Malfunction betrayed us all. What could she mean by that?
何か申し訳ありません。思考モジュールに一時的な不具合が生じたようです。ずっと戦ってたから疲れてるんじゃないか。とりあえず帰って休もう。帰る火翼の集いにですか？ああ、アディエッタたちはもうすぐ出発しちゃうんだ。お前とちゃんとお別れしたいらしいぞ。
Something bothering you?
はい、火翼の集いの近くにいると思考モジュールからの
Yeah, because of your ancient memories. Unidentified data from your memory banks. Yeah, those are really old memories, like thousands of years old. Lianka, that was her name. Okay. Yeah, that's the woman from the flashback we just saw, Lianka. Founder of the Flower Feather clan.
記憶データ？じゃあ、シロネンが言ってた呪いは？もう言いたくないのか？現在も痛みはありますが、周囲の人を不安にさせないよう、外見上の反応を遮断してあります。
Oh wow, so she's in pain every time she remembers something about Lianka?
ですが、記憶が戻らない限り、使命は果たせません。ずっとこの辺にいたのも、そのためだったのか？記憶データの出現時に思考モジュールが暴走し、事故を引き起こす可能性があります。
Oh, so she's afraid of hurting the people at the clan. Yeah, as long as we are there with you, you don't have to worry.
オイラたちが何度だって止めるから心配いらないぞ。戦闘能力を分析中。パイモンさんは
Approximately 1/5 of what?
何の5分の1だ。
Yeah, exactly.
リスクをコントロール可能。
And then she looks at Luminous like, okay, yeah, risk mitigated. Great, let's go. Sorry, Paimon, but you are not the combatant in our group.
この数日間本当に世話になった。ありがとう。すまないが、
Okay, they're leaving now.
ああ、任せてくれ。
イネファお姉ちゃんはまだ帰ってこないの？
Don't worry, Adiator, she's on her way.
きっとまた会えるわ。ほら、リーユへの衝動をずっと見たがってたでしょ。もうすぐ見られるわよ。
アディエッタさん、アームーさん、タクシーさん、ただいま戻りました。あ、イネファお姉ちゃん？連れてきてくれたんだ。本当にありがとう。どういたしまして。それからお花をくださり感謝します。
Adiata's gonna be so happy that she thanked her for the flower. But that's goodbye for now.
帰る場所があるというのはどんな感覚でしょうか？イネファにだってわかるだろ？記憶が戻ったらナドクライに帰るんだし。あ、言い忘れてたけど、オイラたちもナドクライに行くつもり。
Yeah, maybe we're actually going there with Ineffa when it's finally time to actually go to Nod-Krai.
ナドクライが私の家？
Well, for your current self, it's home. For your past self, probably not.
私の思考モジュールでは家の定義を下すことができません。時折現れる記憶データはナタとの高い関連性が見られます。ですが、キャラバンの皆さんの話ではナドクライで家族が私を待っている。記憶データが戻ったとして、それはいつの記憶でしょうか？修復された私は
That's actually a good
今
question.
の私と果たして同じ存
Well,
在なのでしょう
deep
か？
down you have all the memories. The ones from back then and from now, from the more recent times. So you probably won't be a completely different person if you get back all your memories, but there's actually no way to actually know that for sure.
深いな。
全く違う自分になってしまうかもしれない。それが怖いのか？
関連ワードを検索。意識、矛盾、思考モジュール、
Oh, is she gonna
分裂。
have another flashback?
はい。
No? Okay.
もし私が分裂したら、家に対する定義も変わるのでしょうか。
難しい問題だな。人間も竜も一生
Yeah, there's no straightforward answer to this.
だが私が思うに、家とはお前が帰れる場所じゃないだろうか。
And by that definition, your home in Nod-Krai probably can be called a real home.
どんなに遠くまで飛んでいこうと、ずっと誰かが待ってくれている。どんなに深く傷つこうと、
Yeah.
そこに戻れば休むことができ
Yeah,
る。
there will be someone waiting for you. That someone right now is Aino.
それがいわゆる自分の帰る場所ではないか。記憶の導く先がどこであろうと、きっとそこはお前が安心して過ごせる場所だと思う。まあ私の経験だけでお前の境遇を理解できるなんて言うつもりはない。だが参考程度にはなるだろう。
はい。参考データとして記録しました。
そもそも家は一つしか持てないなんてルールはないだろ。
That's also true.
来客だな。どうやら進展があったようだ。安心して記憶を取り戻すといい。そこにお前が求める答えがあるかもしれない。
Yeah, we need to get your memories back.
はい。
I also think that's the right thing to do. Oh, there's this thing again. Who are you? And stop referring to Ineffa as malfunction. You are a malfunction. I mean, look at you. You're glitching out. Wait, were you cast them away to begin with? Is she implying that Ineffa herself removed the memories or, sealed them away? Interesting. The plot thickens. Oh, Sidlali? Maybe she knows something. I mean, she is pretty old. Probably not old enough to have been around during the time of the first heroes and the founding of the clans. But we don't know her actual age. We know she is at least 200, but from what I remember, that's just when Sidlali started counting. And before that, Sidlali just didn't care about her own age. So she might be 1,000 years old, and we just don't know, because she only started counting 200 years ago. And she was already an adult back then, and a well-known shaman.
手紙のことを聞いてね。それに、この件はナタの古い歴史と関係があるから、名園の主の出番なのよ。
Yeah, good point, Sidlali.
古い歴史？シトラリからしても
Yeah, if
古い
it's
となる
ancient
と
even for her. So, yeah, I think that pretty much confirms that she wasn't around all the way back then, even though she is
まあとりあえ
probably
ず本題に入りましょう。
older than 200.
先日キーニ
But yeah, this of course was thousands of years ago, not just hundreds of years.
チビの様子が少しおかしかったことに。
Yeah, we have noticed that Aha has been kinda
君たちと別れた後、キーニチは
not as talkative as usual.
3日3晩閉じ込めた上に、イファのところのカクークに一晩中いじらせたの。アハウがカクークにブチギレて、怒りで我を忘れてる間に引き出した手がかり。
Sovereign ruler.
それが思考なる領主。
Oh, now we're getting somewhere.
思考なる領主。アハウがいつも名乗ってるあれか？
But he was probably referring to Ineffa this time.
ええ、それまでは虚勢を張るためのデタラメだと思ってたけど、そうじゃなかったみたい。
The 13 ancient dragon
中を
lords.
通してた13の
And
竜の
maybe
領主のことだったかな。
Ineffa was one of them?
聞いたことあるの？この私でさえすっごく苦労して得た情報なのに。とにかく思考なる領主は普通の竜じゃなかった。
Yeah, forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon. And Ineffa was one of them. Or, you know, at least the core that's now inside her. I mean, she basically is the core, right? That is her mind and her heart.
漁師たちは古代の竜族を凌駕する知恵と権力を持ち、それぞれナタの一部を支配していた。でもその後、英雄たちとの戦いで13の領主は一体。
Oh, I get it now. So the thing we've been seeing in those flashbacks is probably one of the other Dragon Lords, and they are seeing Ineffa as a traitor because they were at war with the heroes, but Ineffa, of course, was friends with one of the heroes, or two of them. So maybe she betrayed them and actually helped the heroes, and that's why they hate her so much, or at least one of them does. And yeah, that would also explain why they call her a malfunction, because, you know, she probably wasn't supposed to turn against them. So they would probably see it as like, you know, yeah, an actual malfunction in her programming. So yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense now.
架空区との喧嘩に丸一日費やすようなやつが驚いたな。それで13の領主のうちアハウはどれだったんだ？
さあ、そればっかりはガンとして教えてくれなかったの。もしかしたら
Yeah, he's obviously lost most of his power from back then, and maybe even some of his memories, like Ineffa. He's only a shadow of his former self.
けどアハウの今の様子を見るに、当時の力と記憶はほとんど失ってると思う。記憶を失う。
Yep, you're kinda in the same boat. You and Aha.
それでもアハウは君に思考なる領主の気配を感じ取ったんでしょうね。正確には君の胸元のコアに。もしかしてイネファも思考なる領主なのか？
Yep, Paimon, that seems to be the case.
それを聞き出そうとキーニチとイファが今もアハウと奮闘してるけど、もう何も思い出せないみたい。せっかく手がかりをつかんだのに。そうでもないわよ。イネファがリアンカや火翼の集いって言葉に反応したって聞いたから、
Yeah.
調べてみたんだけど。
It's definitely a step in the right direction. We know a bit more now. And oh, Zitlali actually was able to find out something about a sovereign ruler with a close connection to Lianka. Oh, that's definitely Ineffa. The priestess of laurel candles and skyborn feathers. The 8th lord. Okay. It's kind of a nice title. And she was the previous ruler of the Flower Feather Clan's territory. So maybe she gave that territory to Lianka so she could found her clan there. Oh, she was executed by the other sovereign rulers. Raising... Wait, so she raised Lianka? So Lianka is kind of Ineffa's daughter?
ああ、部族の起源に関する伝説には確かにリアンカが竜に育てられたとある。
Oh wow, that's so interesting.
の中で竜と最も親密な関係にあった。竜の母に育てられた彼女は、その母の導きで自らの歩むべき道を見つけるべく巣を離れた。その後彼女は各地で人間と竜の争いを調停し、高慢な強者から弱き者を守護した。人であれ竜であれ、かつての敵であれ友であれ、やがて彼女の周りには同じように自由を求め平等を尊ぶ仲間が集まってきた。それが火翼の集いの起源だ。だが彼女を引き取った竜の母やその後の行方については伝説にも残されてない。
Yeah, but that's what we need to find out. What actually became of her. I mean, we kind of already know she was executed, but after that, like, the core still exists, so... How exactly did that core get into a secret source automaton that then walked all the way to Nod-Krai?
家職と矢羽の司祭にはどのような処刑が下されたのでしょうか。
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking.
竜族の内部で起きたことは当時の人類が残した記録にもあまり残されてなくて、後世による曖昧な描写ぐらいし
But
か
I
ない
guess there's no way for us to actually know about that
想像や
stuff.
創作も混じってるだろうから適当に聞き流してほしいんだけど、他の領主たちにある呪いをかけられたみたい。
Oh, a curse?
人類に対して本当に善意を抱いているのなら、その善意は彼女の意識の中で
Oh, is that the pain she's feeling every time she remembers something? Oh, that's so cruel.
最後は引き裂かれんばかりの苦痛の中で、家職と矢羽の司祭の意識は完全に崩れ去ったとされてる。
うわ、いかにも作り話っぽいな。そんな処刑方法意味がわからないぞ。
Are you okay, Ineffa?
はい、今回は異常ありません。私はその領主と何らかの関係があるのでしょうか。
そうね。リアンカって名前に反応してるから、第8隻と直接的な関係がなかったとしても、引き続き調べ
Yeah,
る
we have
価値
to
は
look
ある
into
と思う。
Lianka. That's our best lead right now.
手元にあるウォーベンは全部持ってきたから、読みたいなら持ってって。ほら。しこの後、ちょっと付き合って。
Oh. What are you up to, Sitlali? Yeah, I mean, why are you surprised, Lumine? That's nothing new. Us hearing Sitlali's thoughts that, like, that's par for the course at this
後で
point.
説明するから、とりあえずここをこっそり離れて私のところに来て。じゃあ私はもう行くから、何か進展があったらまた知らせるね。
Seems like Sitlali knows something that she doesn't want Ineffa to find out.
感謝します。さようなら。またな、シトラリ。
Hmm, interesting.
みんながウォーベンを読んでる
Let's follow her. Oh, Chilonen is here as well.
ハロー、旅人。さっきシトラリがした話はあれで全部じゃないの。イネファと関係があ
Another
りそうな
sovereign
領主
ruler.
はリアンカの他にもいるんだよね。
戦争の後、行方不明になった思考なる領主も関係してるって分かったの。最後にそいつと戦ったのは
Oh.
イキ。そして
So maybe she wasn't the one who raised Lianka. She could also have been her enemy. And wait, then maybe that thing we see in her flashbacks that's calling her a malfunction, maybe that's actually the one who raised Lianka, because, you know, it's a female voice that we're hearing there. But no, that doesn't make sense. Then why would it call her a malfunction if it just, you know, fought the heroes like the sovereign rulers were supposed to do?
うちのアイデアだよ。まずは母についての情報だけ伝えて、イネファの反応を見ようって提案したの。
Yeah, she didn't really have much of a response. It didn't trigger any flashbacks, so...
母のことを聞いても、リアンカの時ほど反応しなかった。となると、第11隻が関係している可能性が高い。
さっき言った行方不明になった領主のことよ。竜族の中でも一番傲慢で人類を敵視してた
Proudest and most hostile towards humanity. Damn. But you know, people change. Now that she's lived for some time among humans, maybe she likes them now. If she even is the 11th ruler.
でもその後何があったかは不明。名前すらも記録に残ってないの。
思考なる量子の本質は非現の技術で作り出された。
Wait, I just had an idea based on what they said like a few minutes ago. Yeah, sank into despair and insanity. Maybe that is the malfunction that thing in the flashbacks is talking about. Or, you know, it's actually, I called it flashbacks the entire time, but considering it's talking about Ineffa right now, or talking to her right now, it's not really a flashback when we see that, you know, that swirly, dark thing. I don't know what to call it. But you know what I mean, right? The thing that caused her malfunction. The malfunction it's talking about could be this here. Then maybe she went insane after the fall of the Pyro Dragon and then just attacked humans until it was defeated.
意識を狂気に蝕まれた領主が力と記憶を失って異なる人格に分裂した。その可能性は十分あり得る。
とにかく、もしイネファの過去が本当に第11
Need to
世
do
と
what?
関係があるなら、
What is it you are suggesting, Sitlali?
早めに処分した方がいいと何の確証もないのにか。それは母を処刑した奴らと何の違いがある。
Exactly. Thank you, Chaska.
ジャスカ、どうして？
Can't just, get rid of Ineffa just because of some speculation about who she was thousands of years ago.
さっき目配せをしてただろう。誰でも気がつく。パイモンとイネファは別だが。
別に騙す気なんてなかったよ。シトラリのあの術は旅人にしか聞かないからさ。ジャスカ、一つ言っとくけど、うちらは何の根拠もなくこんな話をして
But
る
it
ん
is
じゃ
still
ない。
speculation, even if there's some basis to it.
旅に出たイネファがナタに近づくにつれて、非元気兵の暴走は増えていった。まるで呼び合ってるみたいな。
Oh yeah, well, there's also this issue, I forgot about that. Maybe that is caused by Ineffa. But we don't know for sure. And benefit of the doubt, can't just execute someone without knowing for sure that they're guilty.
イネファが本当に第11世だった場合、彼女が全てを思い出すってことは、人類の敵になるってこと。
But until then, she is not our enemy.
ここ数日、彼女が火翼の集いで何をしてきたか、私はずっと見てきた。どんな過去があろうと、
Thank you,
どんな未来が
Chaska,
待っていようと、今の
for being the
彼女の
voice of
信頼に
reason
値
here
する。
and giving Ineffa your vote of confidence.
過去の彼女と未来の彼女が今と全く違ったとしても、
心の中に絶えず自分を飲み込み取って代わろうとするもう一人の自分がいる。これについては
Yeah, Chaska can actually relate to that, kinda.
だが母さんもクイックも育ての両親もそんな私を見捨てなかった。誰かを見捨てることなど私にはできない。
I actually love that. How Chaska is relating her own situation to Ineffa and is defending her because of that. It makes so much sense.
ディアンカもそうしてたはずだ。それに第11世が本当に復活したとしても、もう一度倒せばいいだけのこと。当時の英傑にできて、
Exactly.
私たちにできない理由はない。
If it comes to that, we're gonna be there, we're gonna fight. But as long as she isn't actually an enemy, there's no reason to fight Ineffa.
そう言うと思った。
事の重大さを知ってもらうために悪役を演じていたんだろ。私を治療してくれたあの時も、お前は決して諦めなかった。
So Sitlali played the villain
悪役には
on
もう慣れっ
purpose.
こよ。大事なのは君たちがちゃんと理解すること。あの子の変化にきちんと目を
Ah man, I love all these
あまり離れ
characters.
ないようにして。
It's gonna be sad to leave Natlan, but I'm also really excited for Nod-Krai. Like, thinking about it, this is farewell to Natlan, basically. This is the last Archon Quest here. Aside from maybe another Archon Quest interlude at some point where we maybe go back. That could happen, I guess, but, it's the last actual full-on main Archon Quest. And then we're done. Then we leave Natlan. It's kind of starting to sink in now. We are so close to the next region, so close to 6.0. Can't believe it's already it feels like yesterday that I started playing this game. All the way back in October of 2020. And now we are almost at 6.0.
ちょっとまだ術の効果は切れて
Oh
ないのかも
shit,
ね。
she can still hear us.
とにかく彼女の元に戻るのよ。私たちも戻って調査を続けなきゃ。誰かいないか？あれ？サスカ？
Did something happen, Paimon?
なんでここに？
パイモン、イネファのところにいたんじゃ。
あいつモーベンを読んでたら急に飛び出してったんだ。何度も
Oh, something on the scrolls triggered something.
まさか
けどそんなことありえない。わからないけどすごく焦ってる感じだったぞ。
Oh, annihilation mode activated? That doesn't sound good. We definitely have to catch up to her.
チャスカ、飛ぶの早いでしょ。空から彼女の行方を追って、うちらは警戒するよう知らせて回るか。
分かった。
Let's go.
お前たちまでどうしたんだ。おい、待ってくれ。
Oh, we actually get to play as Chashka here? Okay. Okay, is Ineffa somewhere around here? Oh yeah, down there. Oh no! Amu! But she's still helping them. She doesn't see humans as her enemies. Still.
こいつらすべて非現騎兵か。了解。
Okay, let's fight. Do we get to play as Ineffa here? Yes, we do. Okay, oh, luckily I have some Hydro characters, so we can actually trigger some Lunar Charged here. Oh, I love this new reaction. And, you know, we have a Thundercloud, and it's just sapping the enemies. I love this new reaction. I can't wait to see the other Lunar reactions for the other Natlan characters. Not Natlan, Nod-Krai. And now, burst. Oh, it's so cool. And there we go. That was fun.
脅威を排除。殲滅モードを終了します。
Oh, there, the Fatui. I almost forgot about them. So maybe they are responsible for the secret source automatons going haywire? What does he have there in his hand? Who's talking?
勝手にしなさい。ただし、変数には気をつけることね。
撤退しよう。わざわざリスクを冒す必要は。
Valley Miru, who are you? And which harbinger are you serving? It's actually an important question. Because the Fatui act very differently depending on which harbinger they're following.
私は大丈夫。でも、お母さんが。
イネファがすぐ駆けつけてくれたおかげで足首を捻挫しただけで済んだわ。
どうしてこんなことに。
非現騎兵が突然襲ってくるなんて誰にも予想できない。
あれ？イネファが急に飛び出したのって。
Maybe she sensed the source automatons?
はい。非現騎兵の話が聞こえました。
Heard them talking. She's connected to their network.
今も
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
全く聞こえないぞ。推定要因。言語モジュールの不一致。少々お待ちください。完了しました。もう一度お試しください。
ずいぶん手慣れてるな。非現騎兵の構造に詳しいのか？
I mean, if she really was one of the ancient rulers of Natlan, then it makes sense that she's familiar with their architecture.
何度も見たことがあります。おそらくですが。
Yeah, she's slowly regaining her memories.
また例の謎の記憶か。
再設実習。
Yeah, it's talking now.
おい、なんで俺たちを襲ったんだ。
It's now our translation module, I guess. Oh, okay, so it was the Fatui.
ありえない。隊長の部下がこんなことをするは
It's
ずがない。
definitely not the captain's soldiers.
それに奴ら
They
の
would
行
not
方
do
は
that.
私たちも把握してる。まさか他の部隊が潜入してるのか。
Yep, probably another Fatui regiment here. That reminds me, the Fatui still don't have the Pyronosis, do they? I completely forgot about that, but now that they're talking about the Fatui and about, you know, a different regiment coming to Natlan, I kind of remembered that they were kind of saying that in one of the previous Archon quests, that the Fatui would probably send someone else to get the Pyronosis. And that still hasn't happened, and it kinda has to happen before Nod-Krai, right? So maybe it's actually gonna happen in this quest? But we haven't even seen Marika yet in this quest. So I don't know. Is he never gonna see the Gnosis? Imagine that twist. That would actually be kinda insane.
なんか途切れ途切れだな。電波が悪いのか？推測。距離が離れすぎているため、情報の伝達が限られています。これまでの聞こえた情報を統合、パドゥイが私の領地に侵入し、非言騎兵を制御不能にしたということだと思われます。
My territory? Whose territory?
まさか非言騎兵が最近活発になってるのもファデュイの仕業なのか？権限奪い操って彼らは私から権限を奪い
Stole my privileges.
襲撃させた。
Is that also one of the sovereign rulers talking? Because who else would have privileges over the secret source automatons? Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
周囲に諸行の鏡の出現を感知したため、今回メッセージを送信した。諸行の鏡って何なの？
Yeah, what is that?
推測。おそらく私、あるいはこのコアの故障です。
Okay.
諸行の鏡。コア。機械。コアを持って帰ってきてほしい。そして、パドゥイによる破壊を修復してほしい。と私に求めています。つまりこいつは、お前のことを知ってるのか？はい。言語モジュールを変換する前、私をもう一つの名前
Oh, that's all confirmation that she is the 11th Lord. The one who was hostile to humanity. But she still isn't. She saved that family from the secret source automatons. Let's keep that in mind. And it means Chaska here with us anyway, so we don't have to worry. And even Sidlali was just saying it to, you know, make us aware of the risks. But she doesn't actually want us to destroy Ineffa just because of that. Just because of her past that she isn't even remembering. Yes, Paimon. She is. I know you're kinda out of the loop because you weren't present for the previous conversation. But we already kinda suspected that.
イネファが第11隻、その根拠はあるのか？
第8領地に戻り、記憶を
If we return the core to the 8th Lord's territory, then that can restore Ineffa's memory. I think that's what it's saying. Did you realize something, Ineffa?
第8隻の領地に戻りさえすれば、すべての記憶を取り戻せる。
Yeah, okay, my translation was correct.
第8隻、リアンカの母の領地か。それと第11隻に何の関係がある？
Split, exiled, reborn?
さっきよりブツブツだぞ。情報が雑然としすぎていて、正確に変換できません。
Maybe the 11th Lord wasn't actually an enemy of humanity. Maybe the history is wrong.
領地に近づけば通信環境が改善されるはずです。旅人さん、チャスカさん、どうしますか？
Yeah, let's proceed.
待て、不用意に近づくべきじゃない。最近ナタに潜入したファデュイについて少し心当たりがある。
Oh, he knows the Fatui that are here now? Special Ops team. Not your average soldiers. I mean, do we look like your average soldiers? We can handle them.
様々な古代文明に秘められた歴史や情報を収集している。いわゆる予測の材料と
Some
して
sort of
使うため。
inference.
そしてこれらの部隊を率いている執行官。
Yeah, marionette, Sandrone. Okay. So that was probably the voice we heard talking to the Fatui.
この前ナシャタウンの市場で偶然に耳にしたんだ。 まさか本当だったとは。
そうなの？私は聞いたことがないけど。
He's kinda suspicious. Maybe he was a part of that Fatui company, but he left it and now he's realizing, oh shit, they're here. Maybe I should give them some information about them. But he wants to do it in a way that doesn't give himself away.
すまない。あの時は出発前でバタ
Or
バタしてい
maybe
た
I'm
し、
just
誰
overthinking
も噂
this.
話で心配させたくなかったんだ。
ファデュイってすごいの？イネファお姉ちゃんよりも？
My guess is Ineffa.
そんなわけないさ。
Yeah. Like, even if they're special
注意
ops,
するに越したことはない。
I don't think they could defeat Ineffa and the heroes of
これ
Natlan.
以上危険な目に遭わすわけにはいかない。
そうだな。ひとまず集落に戻ってアームの手当てをしよう。
And the Harbinger herself is not here,
第11
right?
隻の情報については誰かと相談した方がいいだろう。
Which number is Sandron actually? I don't think we actually know her number yet. I mean, there are probably some lore experts out there that have already like correctly guessed which number she's gonna be, but I don't think it was actually said at any point in any trailer or in-game. Let me think. No, I don't think so. At least not that I know, but I'm not a lore expert, so... I still don't think Ineffa is gonna be our enemy, even if she gets her memories
第
back.
8隻の領地、傀儡の情
But
報。
maybe.
ど
I
ち
don't
らも
know.
気になるが、行くのは準備を整えてからだ。
かしこまりました。目的地を取り消します。
Well, don't lose hope. It's still a big breakthrough.
目的地を火翼の集いに更新しました。
旅人、イネファ、周囲に敵がいないか確認してくれ。アームの
かしこまりました。命令を実行します。
アディエッタ、お前は母さんに付き添ってあげてくれ。父さんはもう
Dad
少
has
し
some things to take care of. So he'll be staying out here a while longer. Maybe I was right after all. Maybe he is part of the Fatui. Or at least has a connection to them.
父さんは商品やら荷物やらを整えないと。俺たち家族がリーユエで安心して暮らせるようにな。大丈夫。そんなに時間はかからないよ。アームとアディエッタは先に行って待っててくれ。
すぐに人手を送る。何か起きたら自分の安全を優先するようにしてくれ。
What exactly is he planning to do?
故障か？なんか急に動かなくなっちゃったぞ。リーユエ、商人。
Oh, even the robots. The Zeus automatons are like, this guy is sus.
ファデュイ、拠点。
His portrait at Fatui Stronghold. Okay, I was right. He actually is Fatui. Or was, maybe. Maybe he isn't anymore.
なるほど。タクシンはファデュイのスパイかもしれないから監視した方がいいと。
Well, he probably is still Fatui, yeah.
イネファにまで残ってもらう必要があるのか？イネファのことは信頼してるが、お前一人で彼女を見張るの
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
分かった。傀儡の部隊は領主以上の脅威かもしれない。奴らの情報を得る絶好の機会を逃すべきで
Yeah,
はないだ
I agree. The Fatui are definitely a bigger threat right now than Ineffa.
お前なら心配ないと思うが油断はするなよ。ファドゥイや第11隻は当然として、あの非元騎兵もまだ疑わしい。第8隻の領地からの救援要請。まさかリアンカの母は本当に生きてるのか？それなら、なぜ部族の伝説で一切言及されてないんだ？
Yeah. Again, I completely agree. Something definitely doesn't add up here. And now that they're saying that Lianka's mother, the 8th Lord, might have actually survived, I'm once again thinking about what I said earlier about that dark orb that Ineffa is seeing potentially being that 8th Lord. It's definitely a possibility.
何にせよ、私はアームとアディエッタを送り届けたら仲間を呼んで戻ってくる。追跡が必要になったら何か目印を残しておいてくれ。
Now, what are you up to? Let's follow him.
なんかコソコソしてるし。まさかファデュに会いに行くのか？こっちには気づいてないし、うまくいけば漁師か傀儡についてかなり情報をつかめるかも。尾行しますか？
Yeah, let's do it.
はい。起動します。確かに声は小さくなった。
Okay. How close can we get before he realizes we're here? Oh, whoa, 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 damn it. Shit. I did not expect him to turn around suddenly. Is he gonna turn around again at the same place, or was it just because they got too close? Well, I guess I just got too close, okay. What is this place? Some Fatui base? Oh, you see that wind there? This is a dungeon. Or, you know, a domain.
いつの間にこんな穴が。随分偏僻な場所だけど、ここが領地の入り口なのか？
Entrance to one of the sovereign rulers' territories. That could be. One of the secondary access tunnels. It was sealed by Lianka.
なんか言葉が流暢になってるな。
What are we gonna find in there? Lianka, Natlan, finding. What are you trying to say? Lumine, keep your eye on Ineffa. She's going in. She sealed the territory to stop Okkan from finding it? And not if Fatui have broken in. I don't think we can wait for reinforcements because Ineffa went already in. Like, come on, how can you be so blind? Yeah, you take your eyes off her for 2 seconds. It was more like 2 minutes. Well, yeah, we're going after her, Paimon. Of course we are. Can't just let her go in there on her own. We promised to watch over her. Okay, here we go. We're immediately in an elevator. Going down. There's Ineffa. We also have some of the ancient Natlan machines. Yes, we are inside. I mean, you went inside ahead of us. Do you not remember? Accessed by an external source? That's not good. If there's an external source that can just control you. Oh, it was the entity that has been speaking to us through the little robot. Who are you? Known by another name. The 8th sovereign ruler. Okay, so she's the one who raised Lianka. But weren't you executed? Oh, she tried to rescue them both. But then how did history remember the 11th Lord as an enemy of humanity? What happened? She still can't remember. The curse. What curse? Pain triggered by memories. Yeah, we talked about that before. And it cannot be removed. There has to be some way.
とにかく自立装置にそういう制限を設けるのは珍しくないってこと。装置が設計時の
But if restrictions like this can be put in, then they can also be removed. So she can never move on? Can never actually find a new home? That is such a cruel curse.
人類に対して本当に善意を抱いているのなら、その善意は彼女の意識の中で何倍もの苦痛を生み出すことになる。
And that's why she's losing her memories constantly. And why she can't remember her new home in Nod-Krai. It's been thousands of years. Get over it, whoever you are. You're long gone. Just leave her be.
つまり全てを忘れれば一時的にその痛みから逃れることができる。対立とけれど機体が再起動して記憶が積み重なっていけば帰る場所への憧れが再び燃え上がっていく。
最初のうちはたまに度忘れすることはあっても、せいぜい買い物でモラを払い忘れるとか、料理に塩を入れ忘れる程度で大した問題はなかったらしい。
But yeah, the more she felt like she had found a new home, a new place to belong, the worse it got.
君はイネファ。そして帰る場所なき呪いは蘇り、あんたは再び
It all makes sense now.
忘れることになる。そうだったのですね。
But who actually cursed her? Of course, you don't get an answer. Not yet, at least. What are the Fatui doing here? They're definitely doing something to the 8th Lord.
何も聞こえなくなりました。このまま進めってことか。仕方ない。
Yep, there's no going back. Let's just continue on and finally get some answers.
ここは領地の予備通路の一つです。探せば他の通路があるかもしれません。私についてきてください。閉じ込められたのは私のせいです。そんなこと言うなよ。お前も一緒に帰るんだぞ。はい。必
Yes,
ず帰ります。
you must return to Aino. Okay, we have some enemies here. Oh, let's just do this and this. Okay, that opens that door. Anything else here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh shit. Okay, we can't touch that barrier. Oh, we can go in here. Okay, I see.
呪いはあなたを苦しめ、記憶は追い詰める。
Because we bring you pain.
彼らが母に与えた罰のように。
でもこのコアがあれ
But
ば
with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong and all your pain along with it, they'll be erased. So that's why she's constantly losing her memories. Ineffa's a way more tragic character than I thought.
イネファ大丈夫か？ずっとぼーっとしてるみたいだけど。はい。思考モジュールに大量の不明
Unidentified data, aka old memories.
ですが、重要な部分に差し掛かると。
But she can't actually remember because the memories terminate before she can.
いえ、たとえ体を動かさなくてもエラーは止まりません。それにこのまま進めば完全に修理する方法が見つかるかもしれません。このデータ群は探索を続ける上で有益です。通行方法を検索中。 この先の通行モジュールに乗って中央エリアに行くことがで
Proceed
き
to
ま
the
す。
central zone. Okay, so seems like we are close to the end. Oh wow. That looks a little bit like the inside of the volcano. They're even the same automatons here. These little guys.
記録にない個体を3名、記録にある個体を1名検出。
お前第8隻か？また別の機械に憑依したのかよ。いえ、こちらはただの使用人ロボットです。通行管理の仕事をしていると。
Yeah, she definitely was here before.
お帰りなさいませ。第三権限者様。
Welcome back, Administrator 3. So she has administrator privileges? Okay. Oh, don't push me off. Temple of Cascading Colors. Okay, seems like there were several administrators. At least 3.
これは
Once belonged to your mother. Oh, is Ineffa maybe both the 11th and the 8th Lord?
気にすることないわ。
Mixed together?
もしかしたら
Things are looking bad for the children of
一緒
Echoes.
にいられないかもしれ
Oh,
ない。
did she sacrifice
あ
herself?
なたは十分よくやってくれたわ。最後の
Or did she just, you know, go back to her own tribe to help them? The lore is so interesting, as usual in this game. And there we have one of these statues. There's also one in Natlan. That was also, I think, one of the sovereign rulers. And Vatuya here, of course.
バレちゃったか？
Is this gonna be a stealth mission, or are we just gonna fight them?
ついてきてください。
Okay, seems like a stealth mission.
誰もいねえぞ。またあのロボットたちの独り言か？
We went all the way down here, huh?
見つかるとこだったな。
How did she know where to go? Well, she has been here before.
私はおそらくここに来たことがあります。次はここを通って広場の裏側に行きましょう。
Okay.
メンテナンスと排水用の水路よ。
Drainage and maintenance access. Okay. Oh. Maybe I should take the Tankosaurus with me. Yeah. With all these rocks rolling down here.
待ってください。前方から声が。
おい、約束と違うぞ。俺の任務はもう終わったはずだろ。
Okay, so he actually did want to leave, maybe. And wanted to go back to Liyue. But they broke some kind of agreement that they had.
言われた通り、遺跡の手がかりを彼女に流したし、ナタにも連れてきた。なのに、なんで
Yeah.
俺を襲ったんだ。
No wonder he's upset. If he did what they asked and then they just attack him.
もしかしてお前がナドくらいで見たナタの装置もあいつらが用意したものなのか？その可能性はあります。
ちょっとした誤算だ。私たちも完璧に非現装置を制御できる。
Tricky to control, yeah, right. You definitely wanted to get rid of him so that he couldn't tell anyone what you're doing. You know, tying up a loose end by killing him.
あいつが普段一人で火翼の集いの周辺にいる機械を片付けてるって聞いてな。少し離れたとこで騒ぎを起こしてお前の奥さんが怪我したのはただのアクシデントだ。
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe.
何の試しても来なかった。
But I really just don't believe it.
駆けつけてきた。
またやるつもりか？俺の任務はもう終わった。
I don't think they're gonna let you go that easily.
リスクがあるってことは 契約書にもはっきり書いてあったはずだが。それに
So he's bound by contract, and since he's from Liyue, he's not just gonna break a contract without a good reason.
君の任務が終わるのは彼女がここに来るまで。そう契約したはずだろう。ナタに送り届け
Well, he kinda did that. Unknowingly.
それは
まさかノーリスクで北国銀行の借金をチャラにしてもらって理由でやり直せると思ってたのか。
Oh, he was in debt. Okay. So that's how they forced him to work for them.
俺は十数年間
So what we are learning here is that the Fatui that are following Sandrone
それでも
are not the good kind of Fatui.
お前が全財産を失った時に誰が手を差し伸べてくれたのか。ナシャタウンにいた十数年の間、お前には悪くない暮らしをさせてやったはずだぜ。たった一回の簡単な任務で実家に帰る自由を取り戻せるんだ。
第11隻を捕らえる計画はあと一歩のところで何度も邪魔されてきた。だがいつまでも運が味方してくれることはない。
You know whose luck has run out? Yours. Because now you're gonna have to face Tumaini. And you don't stand a chance.
芝居はもう嫌だと言うならそれでもいいだろう。次は君に直接やってもらう。
俺が
これは傀儡様の技術を模倣して作った制御装置だ。
So Sandrone
領地から
created
盗ん
this.
だ権限を記録してある。一時的ではあるが、この権限を使えば非現技術で作られたものに影響を与えられる。
So that's how they've been controlling the secret source automatons.
あの面倒な変数を避けて彼女と二人きりになることくらい
The other variables. Talking about the Traveler.
の演技力があればどうってことないだろう。
And maybe also the Natlanese heroes.
見張ってるからな。逃げようなんて考えるんじゃねえぞ。
Let's go help him.
できない。
Oh, he's actually refusing?
なんか言ったか。
俺にはできない。何度も助けてくれた恩人を。
He's actually a good guy. Just didn't have a choice but to work for them because he was indebted to the Northland Bank.
俺にはできない。
お前な、この後に及んで正義感あふれる父親面か。どうやらナシャタウンでの生活がよっぽど快適だったらしい。
Termination clause.
いつ終わる。
ならここでお別れだ。
Are they gonna try to kill him now? Yeah, we're not gonna let that happen.
イネファ、旅人。
You have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. Right now, you're on the right side of this. On our side. And we are gonna take care of this. Don't you worry.
第11隻。
Yeah, and the variable, so they were talking about the Traveler.
やはり来たな。
制御装置。あれさえなくなれば。
本物を渡すと思う。
No, it was a fake. Damn it, they still have the real one. And it was a trap.
それはこの檻の位置を把握するための信号装置でしかない。お前たちのことはこの遺跡に潜入した時から監視していたんだよ。
Well, these Fatui are actually pretty competent.
よくやったら抱きしめ
Even without a Harbinger.
これでお前の任務も終了だ。お前のおかげでこいつらが最後どこで立ち止まるか。
俺はまた利用されたのか。
But honestly, at this point, Lumine should be powerful enough to break through a barrier like this. Like, let's be real, she has slowly been regaining her power. At least that's what they've said several times. And, you know, now she has almost all the elements. It's only Cryo left. So she should have, you know, like at least half of her power. And she was like a godlike being in the beginning when she had her full power, right? So a barrier like this, even if it's made by the Dragon Civilization, it shouldn't pose that much of an issue for Lumine. Let's be real. But every time there's a situation in the story where she should actually use her full power, she just doesn't. Or she just gets nerfed, or, you know, it's like the same as when she fought Alekino and she was so weak there and couldn't do anything against Alekino. I'm like, yeah, she's number 4 of the Harbingers, but that's a freaking Traveler with 5 out of 7 elements unlocked. Like, what the heck? I really don't like how weak the Traveler is portrayed sometimes in the story, even though lore-wise they are supposed to be one of the most powerful characters, but oh well.
破壊しようとしても無駄だ。
Maybe this barrier really is too strong. Couldn't he just jump over it? Like, Lumine is so powerful, she can definitely make a jump like this. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact, so they're actually putting a lot of power in this. So maybe it is actually too strong to break for Lumine. Okay, they're kinda respecting her strength. They're like, oh, we don't want to fight you. We are too smart for that. Actually smart antagonists that are aware of the protagonist's power.
進むべき道。ここにはもう道などないようですが。
ああ。だが、ここはまだ領地の中心部には程遠い。私たちは竜の知識の一部に触れているに過ぎない。予測では、この先の道を開く鍵は領主が持っている。
Secret key. Access to the core of this territory. Okay. You know what? I'm actually not against that because I also want to know what's down there. At the center of it all.
あなたたちがここに来たのは私のせいです。それに、ご心配には及びません。私も領地の奥に行って確認したいのです。
さすがはかつての領主。優れた知能をお持ちのようだ。だが残念。
What now? What terms do you have? Again, antagonists that are actually smart. Love to see that. Oh, they're gonna just keep us here until we are too weak to move? That's not gonna work. We're gonna find a way out of here. Oh, the connection has been restored? Come on, Aethelord, help us. Now you're inside a barrier as well. You think you're in control? Stupid Fatui. It was a giant elevator. So now we are going to the core, and you can't enter because of the second barrier. Outplayed. You got outplayed so hard, you stupid Fatui. I mean, they were actually pretty smart, like I said. They couldn't have predicted this. But yeah, now we are down here, they are up there, and they can do nothing about this. Oh, he broke his leg. No, that's not good. What? She has a face now? Looks kinda like Ineffa. Oh, she can talk to us directly now? Oh, it backfired on them, putting all that energy into the barrier. Yeah, we can let you rest, and meanwhile we are gonna go on and get back Ineffa's memories. Let's go. And there we have a nice surprise for when the Fatui get down here. So they are gonna have to get past the source automatons, but we can just walk past them.
気をつけてな。
第11席。自分が選んだ道については思い出せた？
いいえ。ですが、私は
This is
ここ
where
で
she
生ま
was
れたよう
born.
です。どういうことでしょうか。
But it's
ここは
the
あなたの
8th
両親の
Lord
始まりだ。
territory.
あんたはここで生まれたんじゃない。ここで生
Oh,
まれ
it
た
was where she
だ
was reborn.
第10人間よ。
I see.
第11席を呪ったのは誰か。以前
She
そう尋ね
herself
ていたね
placed the curse? But why?
その答えは彼女自身だよ。
As a punishment for her own actions?
私自身。
あの長きにわたる戦争は私たちの敗北で終わった。あんたは戦争を生き残ったが、自分の帰る場所を失った。竜として守り続けた誇りも、領主として授かった土地も、二度と帰ることのできない故郷となってし
And
まった。
then she got angry and attacked humans?
人類を引き裂き復讐を果たす。新たな帰る場所を見つける。無数の問いかけと葛藤の中で、あんたの意識は二つに分裂した。人類への復讐を
Oh, wait. So is the thing that she's been talking to in her head just her other self who saw revenge against humanity? You know, the one who called her a malfunction? So what happens if they get put back together? Both halves of
意識を狂
the
気に
11th
蝕まれ
Lord.
た領主が力と記憶を失って異なる人格に分裂した。その可能性は
Maybe she split
十分
into
だね。
different personalities. Jak Shilonen kinda called it.
落ちぶれるくらいならしよう。領主にとって己の霊落はそれほどまでに認めがたいことだった。だから
Okay, so it was the other half that placed the curse.
帰る場所を
But she placed it on
永遠に
both
失う
halves.
呪いをかけたんだよ。
So now the good half is suffering because of the evil half.
そして矛盾
Though I'm not sure if good and
は
evil are the right words to
かつての
describe
敵
them.
であるリアンカと
It's just what it seems like for now, from our perspective.
そしてあんたはここを訪れ、自分の再生を祈った。つまり、領主としての過去から抜け出し、すべて最初からやり直したいというわけね。わかった。
So that's what Lianka
その
did for
憎し
her.
みに満ちた記憶があなたの抜き出したい矛盾なら、もう
つまり私こそが矛盾。
領主の意識は私たちによって切り離され、厳重に封印さ
Oh,
れ
that part of her mind already
その意
perished?
識も
But then what has she been talking to in her head?
1000年も前に
領主は本当にもう
Yeah, I don't think she's completely gone.
彼女が残した呪いは別だ。今でも消える
Or she has just been talking to the
あなたに
curse.
影響を及ぼし
A
続けている
manifestation of the curse, maybe.
つまりあれが領主の残
Yeah.
した呪い。
Okay, so it is the curse. But there has to be some way to get rid of it.
消滅した？じゃあそいつとイネファはもともと同じ人。
思考なる領主の本質は非現技術で構築された意識。それから領主と矛盾は異なる実態に宿っている。あんたたち人類にとってはほとんど異なる二つの存在と言えるだろうね。
Oh, wow. So it was a complete split. They basically became two different entities.
けど意識のつながりや呪いの影響を断ち切るにはこの地の非現装置を利用して徹底的な改造を施す必要がある。
Rebuild from scratch.
私の時と同じよ。
Didn't Aino already kind of do that? Rebuild her from scratch?
私が呪いの苦痛に苛まれ
Or does she mean her mind has to be rebuilt
リア
from
ンカの知
scratch?
識と記憶のほとんどを切り離すことで私を滅びゆく運命から救ってくれた。
But yeah, how come you remember all of this, but Ineffa doesn't if you suffered from the same curse and then Lianka severed all the knowledge and memories?
彼女の心はまだ完全ではない。
No, because you still have a complete heart, but Ineffa doesn't?
不幸に見舞われ、火欲の集いもますます追い込まれていった。
Oh, so the procedure, the rebirth, was never fully completed.
急いであんたをナタから送り出した。 それが今日に至るまであんたが忘却に苦しんでいる
So what you're saying is that there is a way to fix it.
だが遺跡が封鎖された後も私は休まなかった。あんたに必要なものを用意し、おしかなたの陥落。
オチカの時代からってどんだけ前の話だ？2000年以上もずっとここで
2000
私を待っていたのですか？
She's been waiting for you all this time.
やってきたのは予想外だった。奴らは私の権能を奪って領地を荒らし、
Dies war
統
Tui.
治を制御不能にした。幸い、リアンカはあんたのコアに一部の権限を残している。それを使えば、領地内の非現装置を
Yeah, let's do that. Let's complete what Lianka began.
そして、あんたが完全な状態に戻ると同時に、私はファデュイの影響を取り除いて、かつての道のりを再び歩む覚悟ができたら、奥まで来てくれ。そこで待っている。
Let's go, Ineffa.
情報量が多すぎる。
Let's go get your memories back.
ちょっと整理させてくれ。つまりこういうことだな。悪いロボットがいたけど、プログラムにエラーが発生。そして悪い人格はいい人格に呪いをかけた。帰る場所について考え。
Yeah, thanks for the summary, Paimon, but I really didn't need that. Because we just talked about all this.
おいらだって成長してるんだぜ。っておい、今の本当に褒めてたか？呪い、矛盾、推測と一致しますし、今までの異常もこれで。
Yeah, it explains everything. I think we can trust her.
あいつの言った通り、奥に行ってみるか？
Yeah, let's keep going.
出口はファドゥイが権限を握っています。あなたたちを地上に返すには、まず彼らの影響を取り除かないといけません。それに私も知りたいのです。完全な状態に戻った時、自分自身が帰る場所をどう定義するのか。
Okay. Let's claim this chest and then continue towards the core. They're bowing down to Ineffa. That's cool. Administrator 1 deceased. Administrator 2 deceased. Administrator 3 is here. There we go. So what now? They're gonna build a bridge? Yes, they are. Okay. And I think this is it.
第11席、諸行の鏡。
So is this her? The 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers?
あなたは第8席、家族と矢羽の司祭。
Ineffa saying the exact same thing I just said.
大丈夫です。もう正常に戻りました。
またあの呪いの影響か。そんな輪廻の中を一人で2000年も耐えてきたとは。
一人ではありません。ずっと付き添ってくれる存在がいました。
Company every step of the way, did you really?
その苦難も時期に。
Because from what we saw in the teaser, you just wandered around alone
第11席。
and then eventually broke
私の
down
前に来い。
and moss grew all over you and then Aino found your core. Second thoughts?
ゴールに近づいたら、かえって思考がまとまらなくなり
Yeah,
ま
of
した。
course you would be afraid.
かつての
It's
第11
understandable.
席は記憶データの衝突によって私と領主に分裂しました。
Yeah, she's afraid that she will be encountering the same conflict and it will just repeat. She will split again.
もし私が全てを思い出したら、
Yeah,
同じ状況に陥るでしょうか。
but it's alright. Humans get indecisive too.
不能。
And this is what you always wanted, isn't it?
絶対帰ってくるんだよ。
Come home.
ええ。
Go home to
で
Aino.
すが、全て てを思い出した私が悪いロボットになってしまっていたら
I promise I will, but I don't believe they will turn you into a bad robot.
私が帰るのを阻止してください。
Okay, here we go. Oh, slowly walking up to it. This is intense.
大丈夫だ。イネファはきっと
Yeah, everything's gonna be fine. We just have to believe. Okay, here we are. The curse is in front of us. Let's get rid of it.
受けた呪いか。
そのようですが、なぜかここに入ってからはほとんどただ大事な記憶を取り戻す直前になるとまた動き出します。
Almost as if
誰かに操られているの。
it's being controlled by somebody else.
自身の創造主。つまりこの呪いをかけた領主に近づいて。
領主、もう一人の私、彼女は消滅したはずでは。
But you know, you are one half of that sovereign ruler, so even if the other half perished, the sovereign ruler still exists. You are still the sovereign ruler.
1000年
Kinda.
2000年このあまりにも長い旅路の果てにようやく1000年ぶりですね。私の領主。
Or are they saying that she was the evil half the entire time and it was the good half that perished?
イネファは大丈夫なのか？全然反応がないぞ。
ほう、ここ
Oh,
が
they're
遺
here.
跡の最深部。
Well, let's defend Ineffa. While she's dealing with her inner conflict, we cannot have the Fatui interrupt her.
ファデュイ、追ってきてたのか。どうするんだ？その必要はない。
Oh shit. Holy! Did that really just happen?
これは
Did you just squish them? I did not expect that from Genshin. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, we have to do something about that. The curse is taking over.
致命傷は避けたか。だがその怪我でこれを避けられるかな。
How are we gonna get out of this? Ah, Lumina's finally showing her power. That's what I was talking about. You know, she can do shit like that if she puts her mind to it. She's powerful enough to hold back barriers like that. Of course she is. She's the freaking traveler. She just rarely shows that kind of power. Even though she does have it. That's not Ineffa.
まさか第8隻なのか。
リアンカの母。第8世
So it wasn't the 8th Lord. It was just a curse the entire time trying to lure us here.
本当に改造なんてものが存在し、あの恥ずべき裏切り者を破滅から救い出せると。家職と矢羽の司祭は2000年前、我々の手で処刑された。それが反逆者の末路、第8隻、そして矛盾がたどる運命だ。お前たちの言う母など、初めから存在しない。この地に残された至高なる領主は、私ただ一人。
Nice master plan. You just made one mistake. You underestimate your other half. Neffa's gonna break through. I believe in her.
さあ、ひざまずけ。私は13の至高なる領主。第11隻。
I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name.
オイラたちと話してたやつも、イネファをここに来させたやつも、
イネファなんと滑稽な名だ。そのイネファとやらは私が切り捨てた断片に過ぎない。
But she won't be easy to destroy. You underestimate her.
つまり領主としての過去から抜け出し、私は呪いによって矛盾の抵抗を弱め、その意識を封じて妄言を断ち切った。あとはお前の権限を使って完全に矛盾を切り離すだけだ。分かった。その憎しみに満ちた記憶があなたの抜き出したい矛盾なら、もちろんあなたを信じるわ。
Was Lianka deceived as well?
生まれた時から
All the way back then?
者なんていない。少なくとも私はそう信じている。ただ憎しみの鎖に縛られているだけ。善を選ぶ機会を与えられなかっただけ。善、悪。
Yeah. Even back then, she was already playing her game.
さすがは第8隻が育てた出来損ないだ。あの裏切り者の遺物を使わずとも矛盾を切り離せるなら、こんな虫けらと付き合う必要はないのだが。自らの手で善とやらを破壊したと気づいたその時こそ。
But Lianka didn't actually destroy the good side, because Lianka probably saw through it. Or no, wait, Lianka just said that she doesn't believe anyone is born good or evil. So she basically believes that everyone deserves a chance, so that's probably why she didn't destroy Ineffa, even though she thought that that was the evil part of the 11th Lord. Oh no, she actually was aware. Yeah, she was aware that the 11th Lord was trying to deceive her. She was one step ahead.
リアンカ、本当に信じるの？思考なる領主の不具合が生み出した。
あなたは十分よくやってくれたわ。最後の封印は私と彼女で完成させる。メンテナンスと排水用の水路よ。正規の通路としては登録されていない。
Perfect route for an ambush. She was planning this all the way back then. Oh no, she just went back there when she was still alive. This wasn't some kind of long plan. She actually tried to destroy the evil side. But she obviously wasn't successful. She probably just managed to seal it away. And now we broke the seal by bringing Ineffa here.
あなたは騙されたことにさえ気づかなかったでしょうね。そもそも先に私たちを騙そうとしたのは、自分の代わりにこの子を破滅させようとしたのは。
Yeah, she was onto her from the beginning.
許す。賠償な虫けらごときが私を封印など。矛盾よ。その呪いは天が崩れ、この世界が崩壊する。
Lianka probably has a solution for the curse as well. There has to be something here that Lianka all the way back then did, in case something like this ever happened.
この矛盾をさっさと排除しておくべきだった。だがリアンカ、あの1000年2000年、長きにわたり囚われてきた私は、自分の意識を檻の隅々にまで染み渡らせた。一歩また一歩と着実に誘導し、この領地の主を語り、ようやく最後の鍵となる。
Come on, Ineffa. Break through. You're stronger than her.
幸い、リアンカはあんたのコアに一部の権限を残している。さて、あの愚かな小娘が残した鍵はどの記憶に隠されているのか。再生と帰還を果たすの。お前たちを片付けてからだ。
Oh shit. Come on, Lumine. You can break these barriers. Yeah. But now we also have to dodge the beam. Or is Ineffa breaking through? Come on.
矛盾めまだ無意味なあがきを続けるつもりか。
思い通りにはさせません。
Yes, Ineffa. You can do this.
愚かな。お前の抵抗など数秒あれば抑え込める。
No, you will be the one who gets overwritten.
数秒十分です。
Is she tearing out her own core?
私のコアが
Oh no.
やめろ。
Did she destroy the core? But that's like... Is she... No, she's not dead. She's a playable character. Playable characters don't die in this game. There has to be a way to save her. Come on.
イネファは大丈夫だよな。
We can get her repaired, probably, maybe. But the core is shattered.
のコアを破壊するとは
Wait,
ただの機械が
what is
ここまで
this?
や
A
ると
pearl inside the core? A core within a core?
傀儡様はこの観測結果に満足されるだろうか。
お前
Yeah, how are you still alive? You got squished. But then again, it's Genshin. It's not like they would actually, like, kill off characters like that in such a gruesome way. You know, stuff like that only happens in, like, deep lore, in some obscure book that you can maybe find in some dark corner of the world somewhere. But in the actual story, never.
驚くことはない。私も傀儡様の作品の
Just one of her many projects. Or maybe just this guy survived and the others are actually dead?
だがこの結末は
Is he some kind of cyborg?
観測結果として
I mean, it's
あまりにも
possible,
退屈
since he serves Sandrone.
何の功績にもならない。最後にもう一度火を灯してあげよう。
Oh, shit.
至高なる領主、諸行の鏡を古流に作られし者の栄光をほんの数千分の
Is he
一
gonna
の
blow up the place?
私たちに見せてくれ。
Or what is he trying to do here? Just reawakening the 11th ruler? But Lumine is on the case. Yeah, this guy isn't made of flesh and blood.
さすがは変数。傀儡様が注目しただけのことはある。
An unpredictable variable. Yep, that's the fourth descender, the traveler.
我がしい瀕死。狂気に飲まれた至高なる領主を目の前にして、無事に帰れるか。
So I guess it's time to fight.
私の帰還を私の
Yeah, they're once again focusing on this pearl. I feel like Ineffa's memories, the personality and everything, still in there.
いいだろう。帰る場所が欲しいと言ってたな。私と共に地下で眠れ。永遠に。我らが王よ。
Okay, time to fight.
凱旋はおろ
Let's
か
go.
帰還することすら叶わぬようです。この堕落した地だけは破壊してみせましょう。全ての反逆者が眠り、墓となるのです。
Oh, okay, we didn't even actually have to kill it. Just did like a third of its HP bar and then the fight is over. Ineffa's still alive.
1000年、2000年、長きにわたり潤し、
Let's finally destroy this curse once and for all.
破滅こそ私たちの歩むべき道。こここそ最後の至高なる領主が帰る。
Yeah, final resting place for the last sovereign ruler and birthplace for Ineffa, the robot maid.
私は領主ではありません。 つ人が。
なんと愚かな猛衆。もう自己の崩壊を止める権限すらないというのに、私たちの気とはすでに定められています。共に瓦礫の中で眠るのです。最後。
いいえ。今も私の記憶の中には。
Ooh, cutscene.
どこ出身とも言えないね。
No single nation is her home.
お前にとって家とは何だ。
It's all about home.
無理やり
Come on, Ineffa, you can do this.
そんなことをしても崩壊を早めるだけです。
Oh, this is probably so painful for her.
俺たちはナドクライから来た。
And there we again have the falling moon fragments. They've only mentioned them in passing so far and then said nothing else about it. Oh, that's such a cool visual, as if she has wings.
どこから来たの？
やるな。ここに住んだらどうだ？
Oh, so she had a bunch of homes? Oh, Wild Hunt? Damn it, they didn't actually show us the Wild Hunt. Just people running away. Getting so many Nod-Krai teasers here in this cutscene.
そんなこんなデータどこから。
I know.
君はイネファ。絶対帰ってくるんだよ。
Come on, you can beat the curse.
帰る。
She finally remembers. So many memories. Capacity exceeded, oh my god. How many memories does she have?
息が改造してくれた心はこうして脈を打ち続け。
Yeah, the gem is the heart, the pearl. Like I said,
1000年後、2000年後。
Solyanka planned for it after all. For everything. She was truly a hero.
呪いを断ち切ってくれる。
その宝石は？
大したものじゃないわ。母が言うにはエネルギーを秘めた。
Is this the heart of the 8th Lord?
あなた
Solyanka's
の呪い
mother?
が解けたら、あるいはちょっとね、面白いことを思いついたわ。これを
And it's the
最
key.
後の鍵にするの。
最後の鍵とは。
Wait, is she gaining a vision? Or is it just symbolic for her awakening her true power or something like that? I'm not sure. And the core is reconstructed. And the rebirth is complete. Hell yeah. And now we actually have her here. Where we're fighting. And there's Hydro constantly applied because there's water on the ground. So we can just have constant lunar charge. We're gonna apply some more Hydro with Yelan and Candace.
家族とヤバネの司祭の知識を見る限り、これが一番適しているはず。
人はだと。我らを裏切った二柱の神々、あの反逆者どもが作ったもの。誕生と
Oh wow. Skirk died. Whoops.
背負う呪いを超越するのよ。
Took a bit more damage there than I expected. But we still won.
さようなら。最後の領主。
And that's it for the 11th Lord.
コアが治ったの。
So she did actually gain a vision.
それって神の目か？
A robot with a vision, yeah, here it is now. And yeah, I wasn't sure if it was actually a vision because of how it looks, but I guess this is just what Nod-Krai visions look like. I haven't really studied Ineffa's design after drip marketing or anything like that, so you probably already knew that this is what Nod-Krai visions look like, but for me this is my first proper look at one. Looks very different, actually, from the visions of other regions, but I kinda like it.
推奨外に出てから話しましょう。次回プログラムが深層構造を破壊しました。
Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
崩壊は計算中。あと30。30分
30 minutes, probably 30 seconds.
29、28。
Yeah. Come on, let's get a move on. Can't just stand around here. Yeah, why are we still standing here? We have like 20 seconds. Come on. Run! You call that running? Run, damn it, run! We are not gonna make it out of here at this speed. Okay, seems like we made it out. Or not yet.
もうちょい待って。
今は旅人を
Even Marika is here.
白年が調べたところ、ここの地下には巨大なエネルギー源がある。迂闊に破壊すれば周囲しかし、もしこのまま動きがなければ、私が何とかしよう。
解除できたの？
Aha is also here,
いや、
but in a
自力で出
box.
てきた。
Okay, we made it out. I mean, of course we did. But how? With how fast we were running, there was actually no way we were gonna make it out.
すぐ崩れたのが下層部だけでよかった。
Okay, so the cave-in only affected the lower levels.
大丈夫か？兄弟。
Yeah, we are all good. Sorry to worry you.
さすがはトゥマイに。イネファも一緒ということは、探し求めていた答えは見つかったのだな。
はい。
And do you have all your memories now? Yeah, kinda deserved. He didn't really have a choice, but yeah, still, he did work for the Fatui.
まずはこの御人とイネファに物語の全貌を語ってもらおうか。
至高なる領主、諸行の鏡、家族と矢羽の司祭。
Yeah, must be a lot to take in.
忘れてるようだな。
君はナタで生まれた後、2000年もの間、ナドクライをさまよい続けていたのか。幾度となく求め、幾度となく忘れながら。
But now this endless cycle is over, and she can finally have an actual home.
2000年も記憶データを積み重ねてきたからこそ、呪いの限界を超えることができたんだろうね。
Okay, so yeah, there we have the confirmation that that is actually what happened. That she overloaded the curse with all of the memories. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought in the cutscene, but it wasn't really super clear there. So it's actually nice that they're talking about it now.
私も
About what exactly happened there.
リアンカさんも成功させる自信はありませんでした。ですがそれでも
Okay, and that was always the plan, it seems.
私のため力を尽くしてくれたのです。
過去のことを思い出した今、お前は自分の帰る場所をどう？
私の誕生と最短はナタの人々、そしてナタでの出来事が関係しています。
Yeah, it's ancient history now. And now your home is in Nod-Krai.
諸行の鏡のように過去に執着していては彼女たちの思いが無駄になります。ですから私は彼女たちが望んだ通り自分の選んだ道を進みます。私を待つ人がい
Returning
る
to the
場所に
place
帰ります。
where she still has someone waiting for her. Returning to Aino, to Nod-Krai.
いいことだ。
結局あの暗号術のパスワードは
Oh yeah, the message. I completely forgot about that. There's still a message from Aino to us that we haven't read yet. I said at the beginning of this quest that probably we are gonna find out about it at the end of the quest. And then I completely forgot about it, and now we are at the end of the quest and we're finally gonna find out about the message. Yeah, Paimon, me too.
申 申し訳ありません。短時間に多くの記憶データを取り戻したため。
Okay, she still has to process the memories.
暗号術は外での清掃中になくさないよう火翼の集いに置いてあります。
すまない。俺はずっと嘘をついていた。もうリーゆえにもナドクライにも戻れない。
Yeah, you have to go somewhere where the Fatui can't find you, which is gonna be difficult.
ナドクライの特務隊は俺を許さないだろう。
バカ！私たちをずっと騙しておいてこのままいなくなるつもり？家に
それは。
どうやら少し冷静になる時間が必要みたいだな。
Maybe you should just stay in Natlan for a while.
火翼の集いにとどまったらどうだ？
Yeah, even Chaska is suggesting the same.
かつての敵でもかつての友人でも構わない。火翼の集いは全てを受け入れる。自分の帰る場所を見つけなさい。
Chaska mirroring the founder of the Flowerfeather clan. Kinda poetic.
私はもう見つけました。暗号術はこちらです。
Okay, let's see.
ワードは結局何なんだ？
Do you remember the code?
プラン B があるとか言ってたよな。回転部分の縁をご覧ください。忘れた時のために送り主がパスワードを刻んでくれています。結局
Wait, the code was etched into the casing the entire time?
何何
Oh, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. Someone needs to teach Aino about proper security, you know, and setting strong passwords. Because that is one of the easiest to crack ever. But then again, it was also so easy that we didn't even think of it. So, it kinda worked.
はい。送り主はこのように言っておりました。最高のパスワードは
I mean,
パスワードだとわからない。
I guess it worked in this case.
送り主って一体誰なんだ？送り主はこうも言っておりました。サプライズは最後まで取っておこう。はっはっ。
This almost sounds like it's from Alice and not Aino. Wait a minute.
なんか随分と
Let's open it.
なんでクラッカーが
Oh yeah, this is definitely Alice's style.
栄養騎士へ
Oh,
お前の功績につい
okay.
ては
It's Waka, not Alice. I mean, that's even better. Jean's always singing our praises? I mean, yeah, of course she is. Oh, we don't get to hear his voice for more than this one sentence? Oh well, let's read this. To the Honorary Knight Lumine. Hey there, I'm Waka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grandmaster of the Knights of Avonius. Oh, you don't say. Actually, never heard of you before. And I'm not excited for your release at all. And I'm not gonna roll for you at all. No, no, no. Definitely not. Oh, you better freaking believe that I'm gonna roll for this man the minute he comes out. Anyway, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a wee shame that I'm away on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you. But it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we're finally settled down in Nod-Krai, well, half settled. The factions here are quite a tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the north wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. Yeah, please do. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you two will be fast friends. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. We've got the Abyss Order and Fatui, not to mention loyalties at risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. These words will likely be as dull to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. It would be my pleasure. See you in Nod-Krai, Waka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you'd best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Nod-Krai, Come look for me at the flagship. Okay. It's tavern. I look out for you as a grandmaster should for his honorary knight. Am I right? You are. Okay, awesome. I didn't expect the message to be from Walker. Oh, we actually get to hear the end part of the letter as well. Okay. And that's it for this quest. Okay, so we have been officially invited to Nod-Krai by Walker, and we're gonna go there with Ineffa in the next update. Can we talk to her again? We can. Yeah, she's gonna stay in Natlan for a while, and then we go to Nod-Krai together. So we have another traveling companion now, at least for a short time. And we can actually ask her some questions. Okay, let's do that. About Lianka. Yeah, okay. Odikenda knew that. That's nothing new. Okay, she's just retelling the story of how Lianka tricked the 11th Lord. Okay.
私よりもはるかに強い力を持っていました。そこでリアンカさんは私が彼女の影響を受けないよう、これこそ
All according to Lianka's plan.
真の理由です。オチカンとは関係ありません。もしかしたら彼女は最後までオチカンを敵ではなく友人として見ていたのかもしれませんね。
Okay, so Lianka never stopped seeing Okan as a friend. Now about the priestess. She never betrayed her kind, she just liked humans. And the other ones of her kind did not like that she liked humans, I guess. That's why they executed her.
たとえリアンカさんが密かに彼女を救おうとしてもおそらく断っていたはずです。リアンカさんが自分の道を貫いたように第8隻も領主としての誇りを持ち続けたのです。私はもうしばらくナタに滞在するつもりです。
About the moon wheel.
神の目に似た物体のことでしょうか。
Oh, that thing that looks a lot like a vision, but it's not actually a vision? Okay.
私のコアに組み込みました。
A power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Interesting. Is that how the lunar reactions come to be? By harnessing this different power source? Is it some form of moon energy? And since Nod-Krai is connected to the moons in some way, maybe that's why the people there can do lunar reactions? Built by the usurper. So, the heavenly principles. I see. And about Nod-Krai. Yeah, she's very familiar with this area after being there for 2000 years. Oh, she still has some memory damage. I see. Okay, but at least she won't forget anything from here on out. And she seems to still remember Aino. Okay, so that's it. We've asked about everything. So, time to say goodbye for now. But we're gonna see you again soon when we go to Nod-Krai together. Can't wait for that. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty good quest. I liked it. And yeah, Ineffa definitely has grown on me ever since her announcement. But I'm still gonna skip her, because there are just some other characters in Nod-Krai that I want so much that I just really want to save up for them. Like Waka, for example. I actually really like that we got a letter from him. Did not expect that. And yeah, it was interesting all the lore in this quest about not just Ineffa herself, but ancient Natlan in general. But we still haven't seen the Fatui steal the Gnosis from Marwika. So maybe that's actually gonna happen at the beginning of 6.0. We'll see. But yeah, we are pretty much done with Natlan now. This was the last big Archon Quest here, I think. And I really can't wait for Nod-Krai. I know I've said it so many times already, but I'm so hyped for that region. They've done such a good job building it up over the past few months. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome when we finally get there in the next update. But yeah, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact and other gacha content. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.